Hello, chat, and welcome to a brand new version of the Rooomb Thought. It is 1818 in Spain, other times in other parts of the world. Say hello to the sillies. Say hello, sillies.
Hello, sillies.
Hello, sillies.
All right.
Hello, sillies.
Right, it works great. So Mina isn't here for now, so I'm gonna hide her, backup PNG away. So, how was everyone's week?
Getting so
Alright.
Pretty uneventful. I had a big session on Friday again, so that was at least fun. We had like 4 weeks of limbo. Oof.
Oh yeah, our session was a session.
Yeah.
But basically, it was the build up for a big fight, which is going to probably happen next week. And well, I swear to God, some fireballs are going to be happen.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be multiple fireballs thrown out.
Well, you have a few distant ones. You have one that just walks right into them.
Yeah.
So yeah. But the question if it's yeah, well, yeah, we know the magical barrier thing, or perhaps that was a thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
the
blame
magic
everything on
barrier.
me. But yeah. So we have 2 uneventful, normal weeks. A week is a week. What about Meep?
Meep.
Meep?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How has your week been?
It was okay. Nothing really super out of the ordinary. I did double check the audio. The audio on the stream seems to be working.
Yeah, I'm also checking, don't worry. I'm hoping that doesn't happen again, trust me.
Well, as soon as we forget to double check, someone's gonna happen again.
Exactly.
I mean, in the end,
Yeah.
it just sounds like Jimmy talking to himself and having schizophrenia.
Hey, there's been other times where I've been speaking and no one could hear, and soon couldn't hear me. Yeah, obviously does happen, trust me.
So Jimmy out here gonna go to war with Windows.
Did they even see you speak, Jimmy, at that time?
No, this time they can't. It's kinda scary.
No, but that time.
No,
Be
true.
careful picking the shoulder that close to a cactus, Jimmy.
I realized, okay?
Is Jimmy real?
I am.
Is Jimmy
I think
real?
I'm real.
Jimmy is real.
Can you
Were you weird?
Oh, shut off. Alright, I'm gonna put this cactus.
Now that, I mean,
I said here.
that reminds me. There was a German,
Yeah.
there's a German influencer and he made like a sponsorship, and in the ad he just said, "I'm a gamer," but in German, which sounds far more worse. It became a fucking meme. I'm a gamer. My name is Ravinside. Oh god.
That's a big number.
Yeah, he's getting memed around in our communities.
Ooh, there's something over there. Ooh. We're waiting on a couple people to continue exploring, so I'm just exploring this desert, and I found a Pokestop, and I'm finding...
Jimmy,
Yo.
how has your week been?
It's been fine. Apart from the occasional just freezes my computer lately has been having, which are very annoying. Oh, hey, quick
Yeah,
powder.
no.
I think that's for Ditto. Yeah, my PC just randomly freezing.
But you fixed the RAM issue, right?
Yes, I did fix that.
Okay. Yeah, it could also be just Windows being fucking retarded because fuck Windows 10. And
True.
Windows, everything after Windows 7.
True. I hope everyone knows I'm not going to install... You know, the funny thing is, when my PC crashed yesterday and I rebooted it, it's like, hey, do you want to install Windows 11? I'm like, bitch, no.
Nah, never.
Is
No.
your PC even compatible with Windows 11?
Meep, I literally bought it last year. So it should be compatible for Windows 11.
Because for all the bitch of like modern Windows and Microsoft with Windows 11 basically forcing everybody to replace the computers, the reason they're doing it is kind of a good reason. Because specifically Windows 11 has something that's supposed to help protect it from boot sector viruses.
Huh? For the boot.
Basically, it has a thing that's supposed to make it much harder for viruses in the area where like the operating system lives. Which is normally if a virus is able to get in there, it's basically undetectable
Whack.
by the vast majority of antivirus stuff. And Windows 11 has a feature that is supposed to make that at the very least much more difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Though which ties into the reason it requires new components on the motherboard, which is basically it functionally, from my understanding, basically encrypts the boot sector, and every time it boots up, it basically runs a check to make sure it matches. And if it doesn't match because the boot sector virus is there, it's like, oh, not gonna load that part. That's not supposed to be there.
That's not supposed to go there.
Why is this here? It shouldn't be there.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's something to that effect. So, from my understanding, the main upgrade for Windows 11 is that security upgrade.
Hold on, give me a second. Why am my hands so cold?
Yeah, but I still wish like that Windows would start to become more stable again because
It'd be nice if Microsoft had some competition.
yeah,
For
I forgot
home
about
operating
that.
system.
But Technopod, like just remember back then.
Yeah,
when you
because
had Windows
Macintosh is
7, never had
Yeah.
with it.
it's being
Your
Mac,
other
it's being Apple.
Yeah, your other option is Apple and Linux.
Yeah, it's over.
And Apple is Apple, and
Linux is
for
Linux.
nerds.
And Linux is for furries.
Linux is for nerds.
Oh, for nerds. I thought you said for furries. Actually,
I mean, to be fair,
they do match the
overlap in that
description.
department is very significant.
I was about to say that, yeah.
I ate Linux yesterday.
My right hand right now, it's so cold for no reason.
The one thing I will say though is since basically everyone uses Windows, it does make the programming side easier for like people making programs because you basically only need
Oh
to
yeah, I
make
heard
one
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, you only need to work for like one system, basically.
Yeah.
Maybe like tops like 3.
Well, yeah, it's basically you either develop your program to run in Windows, you develop it to run in the Mac environment, or you design it to run on a Linux server, which is a completely different area of development anyway. Because Linux technically is the world's most popular operating system, but that's because
It's free.
it's because Windows is the most popular for the end devices, for like the PCs and,
Mhm.
and workstations and the like. Most other systems use Linux.
Fair enough.
Most servers run Linux. Most smart devices run versions of Linux. All the like various Google Android stuff are Linux derivatives. It's yeah. Smart TV, Linux. Your smart fridge, Linux. Your smart
does
thermostat,
JavaScript come in?
Linux.
Your smart mom? Not Linux.
And on our cars we have Java. 'Cause
Java is
it's
a
best.
programming language, not an operating system.
I know, but I meant like in cars we would have Java. Mr. IT nerd over here.
Your Minecraft Redstone computer mining Bitcoin, that runs on Java. Anyway, scrolling up in the idea box. I'm gonna hold off talking about the fires because I won't mean to be here for that.
Even Markiplier has have to left his house for because of that.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Markiplier, he lives in LA.
Ah yeah, yeah, true. Yeah. I've seen
Look,
the
all
one
I'm
video.
gonna say, I saw at least one video clip of a news station using the map from GTA 5.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see the map of GTA 5 on Twitter.
I know a lot of people like on Twitter and stuff were like using it to like explain where everything was, but apparently there was like an actual news station that unironically used a map of GTA 5. It's not like they used a map of like the GTA 5 map layout. No, it was very clearly like the GTA 5 map, complete with like all the icons for stuff.
That's funny.
I went to go find it, but I can only find all the people on Twitter doing it. Alright.
By the
Oh,
way,
like,
I hope
that's
that everyone that is in Los Angeles and California can soon somewhat return to normality within the next 2 months, because I've seen some pictures of the fires, and those are kind of whack.
Just
Reminds me of Australia back then. It was wasn't it even also it was also 2020, right? Where the
Yeah.
large Australian fires were. Oh my god, bro, that was such a hellish pictures that came from that.
all I'm gonna say to kind of like basically summarize how certain parts of the country have reacted is the post of first I felt sorry for all the people who lost their homes in the fires, but then I remembered that they're homeless, and suddenly I stopped caring about their well-being.
I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate that meme so much. I understand it, and that angers me.
Yep. Because in America, there's nobody that Americans hate more than the homeless.
And instead of making homes, they just tell them, fuck you.
Yeah,
Oh,
they tell
don't you
them,
build
they tell them skill issue.
don't you build extra like antagonizing architecture to like lure them
Yes.
away? Like
Yes, for example, benches with a Ronald McDonald in the middle. That's anti-homeless measures.
Yeah, Ronald McDonald on the bench out front of McDonald's is anti-homeless architecture.
Well, I guess I have to sleep on the fucking roof of a McDonald's. Let's
Why
go.
the roof? Why
On the
fuck-
roof of an Audi. You could sleep on the roof of an Audi and nobody would give a fuck.
Anyway, we'll go into specifics next week when Mina is here.
Yeah, she is currently getting back home. We wish her a very safe flight.
Yes,
The other thing I will say is there's been a lot of people on the internet who very clearly have no idea what they're talking about when it comes to how firefighting works.
I saw someone on one of those like from one of those areas being like, can we send firefighters here quickly because we don't want to lose our stuff? And it's like,
That's not how that works.
that's not how it works.
Well,
It's
also
egotistical
conspiracy
rich
theories.
bastard.
Ignoring the rich people who are like, yo, is there anyone I can hire to come make sure my house is safe? I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about like the people who are like, it's right next to the ocean. Why don't they just use that water?
Because salt water doesn't help.
Well, the answer to that is one, yes, I'm going to salt my earth. Brilliant plan. And second of all, yes, I'm going to sandblast all my pumps while having to interact with the ocean during gale force winds. Brilliant. Anyway, we'll talk detail on that next week. Idea box, starting us off. Darius wanted to talk about favorite soundtracks from games, movies, and TV shows.
Oh yeah, right.
Calamity mod.
In general, like if you have more, like you have, for example, one for movie, one for TV shows, and one for games, go ahead.
Calamity mod.
Oh yes, Devour of Gods theme.
Yaron, second
there's
phase.
also another. Yeah, true, that one. Yeah, bro. Yaron is so crazy because they also start singing, and this, like, I remember first time fighting that boss, and I'm like, bro, why are they singing? What? They're singing? What is happening?
It's Yaron speaking to his master, Yarim.
Yeah, it's so great.
Da-da,
This is my
When you
fault.
understand the lyrics, it's crazy.
This is a fight, not win. Disaster. Should I put that on the stream, the Yarim
Stream,
part?
yeah, put that on the stream. They have
Alright,
to hear
give
it.
me a second.
It's a masterpiece.
I will put it. Also, Devil May Cry 5 has some really good music.
Yes, I wanted to say Devil May Cry 5. Sure. Like Virgil's theme, also Nero's theme,
yeah, Devil Trigger and the Beard of Light.
It's so great, and in general shows the theme.
So it's called
Dante's
Roar of the Jungle
Subhuman
Dragon.
Yeah, War of the Jungle Dragon.
Is good shit.
Because, if I remember correctly, he was the last of his kind, and he fought together with this. What's the guy's name? Wait, you have. this. We have Yaron, and then we have is this the other one called Yaren?
Jan
Yes, it
is
should be.
Yarm's pet.
Yeah, right. And basically they fought against the gods
Yeah, and they won.
and against the dwarf gods, but they
I fought
weren't
the
able
gods,
to
and the
defeat them.
gods won. That's the story
I
of most.
fought against the gods and won.
Legends. That's Kratos.
Yeah, that's literally that's how Yarm goes. I fought against gods and won.
And became the god of war.
I still think it's amusing that before they decided to go to the Norse pantheon for the new games, they seriously debated having Kratos appear in like
Christian
Jesus.
mythology.
Yeah, in Christian mythology, and have Kratos be one of the wise men.
I mean, I swear they should do it.
I think I heard that one of the reasons why they backtracked on that is because people wouldn't be happy with seeing Jesus not as a white guy.
Yeah.
You know, because
also,
he's not a white guy.
Having to fight Jesus.
That would
That'd
be
be funny.
I don't think
But,
Kratos would fight Jesus though.
Not anymore.
If they were going with authentic Middle Eastern Jesus, who is authentic to how he actually is in the Bible, no, I think they'd get along.
Yeah, I think they'd go.
Yeah, they would get along. Especially after now his character development of Kratos.
Especially with his character development now, if they were to go back there. But yeah, the other reason I think they went to Norse mythology is because it's a
way cooler
mythology that
But
somewhat
who
well
knows?
known, and it's also
Maybe-
one that's not really actively worshipped a whole bunch nowadays.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still interesting. It was also in a phase where, like, I believe the TV show Vikings was also airing, and there was some interest with Northern
And I mean
mythology
Thor
in
as
general.
well.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
and
Thor also.
like, yo, Thor's here, Lamau.
He doesn't look like anything from. He doesn't look like Chris Hemsworth. What the fuck?
Why is he rotund? Bitch, have you read the mythology? His most defining feature is that he likes to eat.
And I love how
There's like
everyone was
multiple
asking.
stories whose whole point is he eats a shit ton.
Boo.
There's literally a story where he creates the tides by being tricked into drinking so much of the sea, thinking it's booze.
Also,
As for
I
me, as for me though,
Yeah.
for the game soundtracks, the issue is the games I really play either don't really have their own soundtrack because they're coming from movies because they're Star Wars games, or well, it's like Team Fortress 2, which you know, Team Fortress 2 soundtrack goes hard.
Well,
The
yeah, it
other
goes
one-
out there.
More recently though, is it really only has like 2 or 3 tracks right now. But the Sea Power soundtrack, you know the soundtrack gonna be good when the loading screen for the main menu has like a low orchestral chorus.
True.
Just don't let the bass is. Oh.
Halo.
Oh, Halo.
Oh, both of us went for Halo.
It's
It's Halo.
sort of like Halo, but like a lower tier than the Halo chorus thing. Hold on, let me see if I can find.
War.
Oh my god. Minecraft tanks eats RAM like it's fucking lunch.
I
Holy
guess it does. It has
shit.
to do a lot of chunks.
It's using 4 gigabytes of RAM. I'm going to close Minecraft and reopen it.
Also, you're playing a mod.
True.
So yeah.
And multiplayer as well, but
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
still, goddamn.
Also for games, for me would be Doom. 100%.
Oh yeah, Doom is a classic one.
Doom Eternal especially. Yeah, the classic ones, but also the new ones from, I think he was called Mick Gordon, right? The composer. Bro, he cooked.
BFG Division?
BFG Division, also like you start the game and you have literally a banger menu theme.
Oh, Bolts is now turned into a different creature.
Bro, what the hell, Bull, are you doing?
What?
Oh, and
You are blocking-
and he vanished.
Your head is bigger than the idea box currently for me.
You
Oh,
you
no.
had
Oh,
you
no,
had
no,
your
no.
PMD, you had your profile picture rendered for some reason. Hey,
That was weird.
odd.
That was weird.
Strange. I'm shape-shifting.
Please, 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 please get me in. Are you
Paul,
fucking-
what do you have for games? When it comes to soundtracks? Game soundtracks.
I think Jimmy could agree with me when I say that Mystery Dungeon in general.
It's good.
Okay. I haven't played the game yet, but apparently, like Jimmy showed me a few tracks of the game. Ultra Kill apparently also has a very good soundtrack.
Yes, I need to
Shut
play
the
Ultra
fuck
Kill.
up.
It is probably eventually, if I get more pace from Twitch, one of the games I want to play is Ultra Kill. Like, oh my god, the Cyber Grind Tenebre Rosso Tenue is also really fucking good. Oh.
Yeah, or
my
you get
god,
it randomly gifted.
What?
Or you get it randomly gifted.
I swear to fucking god, no.
Nah, don't worry.
I will worry if you
I
people
always-
say that, because I know for a fact some of you are not scared of just giving me shit, even though I've told you many a time, don't.
I'm not scared, but I normally give people either on their birthdays or on Christmas.
It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. I don't know, power.
But that like I always say, even if the fucking birthday is close to Christmas, I always say, yeah, I still see Christmas as an extra day.
Yeah, as it should be.
Yeah, that's why I say, yeah, I'm going to give that and then.
even if Christmas is your birthday, I still consider you should get two kinds of gifts. Your birthday gifts and Christmas.
I mean, well, it's also easy to manage because you can just say, yeah, let's celebrate Christmas then, and just a bit later your birthday.
Or celebrate your birthday after Christmas.
Yeah, you could also do that on one day. You could also, do, but the thing is, celebrating Christmas already takes up in one entire day, so just use 24th or something. Also on another Christmas day, it also should work. Like for example, we celebrate on 2 Christmas days, so yeah.
You celebrate double Christmas? That's cool.
I mean, well, like basically 24th, like before we get before the presents. Of course, the next day are where the presents are.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I'm very disappointed. I
and-
can't find them on YouTube. I can't find just the main menu theme for Sea Power to show you to you guys.
Damn.
Also,
I can boot up my copy of it right now and stream it to you on Discord, I suppose.
you could. Also, Pseudo Regalia. Consume Pseudo Regalia content. Game's amazing. I finished it like 2 weeks ago, and oh my god, the music. Oh! It's so good.
Also, oh my fucking god. When it comes to soundtracks, Final Fantasy.
True. Birth of a
Like,
God.
Yes.
without any doubt.
Birth of a God, man with a
be
machine
real,
gun.
Let's be real though. The game with the best soundtrack is Guitar Hero.
But that's
Got all the
copyrighted that's copyrighted music. That doesn't count.
It's a
Wait, what?
music game. It doesn't count.
What? Is every song on there when you mod it, or are there just certain songs? Because I've never. had
I
any,
make the joke that the music game has the best songs because it has.
Yeah,
a whole
I mean,
bunch of
yes. But I currently don't know if like the standard version would even have songs in it that I would like. So yeah. Guitar Hero does it have, well, these willies. Also when it comes to more atmospheric soundtracks, Silent Hill 2 and general Silent Hill games are great at building up atmospheric tones. There was also a song from Silent Hill 2 that was laid down like in the early stages of the creepypastas. Like, you know, you booted up the internet and you had like those people that basically read through those creepypastas for the viewers. And one of those songs is literally from Silent Hill 2, one of the horror songs. I currently don't know which one it is.
But yeah, no, Surregalia music is so fucking good. When I want to buy the soundtrack, I want to buy the OST. You can buy it apart for like $10 on Steam. I think the OST costs more than the actual game.
Well, you know now where the most focus was on set.
There's certain franchises that just don't miss when it comes to soundtracks though. Pokemon, Sonic, Final Fantasy. Even if the game is a miss, the soundtrack just doesn't just not miss at all.
Zelda, in general, the Legend of Zelda franchise also has a few bangers in my opinion.
Yep.
I currently don't know the. Man, I think it was the start point from Ocarina of Time. But yeah, in general, it's just bangers. Also, what I love about the ones in Breath of the Wild, where you're like, what were those large mechanic beasts called again? That were like a dungeon and you had to fight through them.
You mean the 4 beasts? I don't know how they're called either, but
yeah,
they're
but you know
beasts.
what I mean.
I just
yeah, the beasts. And if you enter them, they all have like in the background some Morse codes, like before the area theme starts. And this is basically like help, which if you know like the lore behind what happened is fucking amazing.
Which if you know
it's
the lore,
just creepy.
yeah, that makes sense.
It's just fucking creepy. Like when you once get told it and you look and you will always hear it then, always. And it's just so horrifying when you enter and you just hear the fucking Morse code play.
I would have
the
died
Breath of the
there.
Wild fucking Link, bro, is fucking depressing as a character actually.
Which Link?
The Breath of the Wild Link, I just said, is fucking. I mean, okay, there's also another one like the Hero of Time.
Ocarina of Time Link is depressing too.
Yeah.
Because of what?
Like,
if you beat Ocarina of Time, it is said that the skeleton hero you find in Twilight Princess is the hero of time from Ocarina of Time.
Which trains the hero of the Twilight to be prepared.
Yeah, I honestly. Okay, very random question. Let's derail a bit. Let's derail the Roomba a little bit. Favorite Link?
We are going to derail.
What is your favorite Link?
My favorite Link is the Hero of Time by far.
Mine's the Hero of Twilight.
Okay.
I love Twilight Princess Link. It also doesn't help that Nina exists, so you know.
Yeah, true. But the thing is why, in general, the Hero of Time is like, first of all, I love Ocarina of Time and not Twilight, Majora's Mask. Like those two games, bro, I just love them and I grew up with them. And also my first game was Ocarina of Time. Like my first game I've ever played in my life was Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Fair enough. I mean, it's a good game. I've played through Ocarina of Time, but it wasn't actually like original OOT. I played through OOT 3D.
Oh.
Which is the 3DS remake of Ocarina of Time, which is still good, still a good game. But I think the reason why I love Twilight Link so much, it's not because of Twilight Princess anyway. It's because of fucking hell. It's because of Brawl.
Of what? Could you repeat again?
Brawl. Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
A brawl. Okay.
Yeah.
Because of the story mode?
Not
Or
just that,
because
it's just how he looks. I love how he looks.
Oh, he did have a great fit. Like a bit more crimper, but still the classic queen. Except that, that wasn't. Yeah, I also loved the fight between him and Ganon. So like that fight, first on the horse. Like no, what was the first part? I think the first part was in the castle. Then I think it was with the horse. Then it was the arena where you fought him, like small in the landscape. So that was such a great boss fight. But an honorable mention after the Hero of Time for me would be actually the Hero of the Wild, because I just find his story very interesting.
I like Hero of the Wild. I think my answer for me, it's the Hero of the Seas. It's what's his face? It's Toon Link from Wind Waker.
What? Wind Waker.
I would love Wind Waker Toon Link. He's so silly. He is such a creature.
When it comes to seriousness, he's very up there. Yeah.
And it's also very funny to think about the fact that Toon Link isn't an actual Link. Like he's not the hero of legend. He's just a random kid that got his sister kidnapped. Like that, his sister got kidnapped, and he goes all the way from that to killing Ganon. He's just that based.
Not every hero wears some cape.
No, but it's like usually the
okay,
heroes
not every hero is the
of,
legend of
It's also very cool because the graphics are a little cartoony, but like Ganondorf's motives to being evil in that game
are
kind of relatable.
He's so stoic.
Like they make sense.
He's so stoic and so depressive that like this
I want
is so unique.
I want Hyrule to rise back up above the waters again. Like I want to conquer it, but I would like to have it back where it belongs.
It's like one of the first times where you see Ganon isn't all that
hi
too
Carby,
bad.
no
Like,
you.
He has a vision.
Yes. And most Ganondorfs have a vision. It's just that one specifically is
And the it is especially like has an amazing vision. But what I also love is like the entire game is cartoony, and Toon Link is fucking goofy, and then you have the most probably stoic and focused and depressive Ganondorf you ever seen. Like it's such an what's it called? Shit, I only know the German, but fuck it. But yeah, it's just amazing. And then there is the Breath of the Wild. Ganondorf was just a fucking menace. Thanos level of menace, basically.
You know what I just thought of that'd be funny, given that Toon Link isn't like technically Link?
Yeah.
If like there was like a secret post-game dungeon or whatever where you go in, and there's just Link there, like the real Link.
What's up, buddy? Why are you fucking wearing my clothes? Imagine just every Link one. Like, sometimes I wonder if Link, like, because there have been various Links, if Link would also have like one of those dimensions like the Avatar has, like the Airbender, because like there have been various incarnations of Link. And technically,
Can Link do the Avatar Spirit vision?
Yeah. Well, perhaps it does, because after all, you had the Skeleton Knight, that was the hero of time. So yeah, like perhaps there is like a place where they all chill. With fucking Uncle Iroh chills, bro. And it's like, bro, I need.
I saw that a standby would be absolutely hilarious as like a comedy type thing in the Avatar universe. Is like an Avatar show focusing on the second Avatar.
Who was the second Avatar one?
We don't know anything about who was the second one.
Oh, okay.
I know in like core they mentioned like who the first guy was. Like I feel like the second one would be such a good opportunity for comedy, because it's like this random kid's bending all the other ones. Oh, this other guy did it once. I wonder if it's related to that at all. I don't know. Because like the Avatar state, it's like literally just a dude. It's like, there's so many opportunities for comedic moments that I think would be hilarious that they could do with it.
In general, it would be quite cool, because if you don't know a lot about the second Avatar, you could do quite a lot of storylines.
Yeah, and it's specifically nonsense where it's like, hey, look, Look, first Avatar spirit guy, I managed to bend fire. It's great. Yeah, cool. One problem. Yeah, you're in your house. Oh no! Guys, you know that water trick we were talking about earlier?
Fuck, man.
Nonsense like that would be brilliant.
Absolute brilliant.
Also, we
Brilliant
should
comedy
look at-
writing brought by Meep.
Because we also still have movies and TV shows when it comes
Yo.
to sound effects. If you have any take on that.
I'm still working on booting up C Power so I can show it to you. There was an update it had to do before I could open it.
Ah, well, what can I think about movies? Well, of course, there are the classics, Star Wars, the classic Jurassic Park
course,
theme
Trek
that you
goes
hear
hard.
when you first see the dinosaurs. Da, 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 da. There's Harry Potter, of course, Harry Potter. Because of its magical and mysterious, always soundtrack. Oh. Okay, what? I have to think back about fucking movies, man. Lately I've been just watching anime and TV shows. Whew. John Wick. I always thought that John Wick, if anybody has watched that, has also a nice action soundtrack. There's especially that one where like all the lights go up, down, and it's just like wow, you hear it like in the electric music, and it's so amazing. What? Is there anything else? It reach on the peak. Oh yeah, for me as a fucking kaiju fan, of course, the Godzilla theme, dun 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 dun, is also very amazing, for me at least.
The 2003 Battlestar Galactica's got a couple good sound bits to it. Space Battleship Yamato's got some brilliant ones. Unironically, Space Battleship Yamato, one of the best soundtracks in that entire show, is the villains.
Hello there, Carby.
Here to correct something.
Oh, hi, Garvey.
Harvey. The villains in Space Battleship Yamato. There's two different brilliant villain themes. They've got the Dimensional Submarine theme, and then they just introduced. Oh yeah, by the way, here's the baddies, their Star Empire. Yeah, here's their national anthem.
Okay, but I'm here to correct something.
Wait, copy. One question.
We
do you know
do
the
know-
podcast
we-
Chuckle Sandwich? Do you know the podcast Chuckle Sandwich?
No,
But do you know Slimesicle?
no.
Okay, it's over. I can't make the reference. Okay. Anyway, continue on.
We do know who the second Avatar was. Thank you very much. We know that her name was Zalir, and she lived on the Fire Islands before they were unified. And we actually genuinely know how she looks too. It's
Well,
three
it's not
through
the
six.
one
It's
with
3
the-
through 6. We don't know. Anyway, bye.
And just like that, they're gone.
Alright, so I've got Z Power open, and I've got the main menu up and playing the theme.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
Playing the idle thing, so it doesn't currently have the orchestra bit because that's loading to the main menu. But I'm gonna hit the stream button.
Whoa, yeah, that sounds great.
This is just the standard loop. It's not actually playing the chorus.
Oh, you just reminded me because war games. Wait.
Oh, if I forget, if I open one of the things. No. in order to actually show you like the loading bit, I'd have to like start it booting and then like hit the stream button while it's still loading. And you'd
You
have to
could
actually-
Okay, no, you could technically do a screen share and then start it. Oh wait, does screen share have audio? Never mind. I don't know.
Alright, so I'm starting booting and then it's. Alright.
Okay, yeah.
It's loading and
It's
then
loading the
music's-
music.
The music hasn't started yet. There we go.
Oh! Whoa. Loading voiceover for Soviet.
This is what I mentioned when I had that little bit of chorus right at the start of the thing. I'm like,
Oh.
God.
Yeah, that's great.
My reaction when I first booted up this game and I heard that, I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Nani the
I'm
fuck?
sorry, what? I thought this was a war game, bro.
I thought this was a boat game, not Halo.
Forward unto dawn.
Let's fucking go. That sounds badass.
It's one of the Halo ships.
Yeah, I think, yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the ship from Halo 2 and Halo 3.
Cool.
Halo's got some baller ship names.
Halo has
Oh,
some
yeah,
baller
yeah,
names.
that's great.
Period.
And now it's gone into the main menu loop. Cool.
Okay, yeah, a banger soundtrack.
It's an absolutely brilliant sound design there. Love it.
Also, that reminds me, if there ever has been one good Call of Duty which was not focused on fucking shooting kids, but also, but actually on a good campaign, actually surrounded by World War II, it's called World at War. And wait, I posted images.
I think it's called Call of Duty, the first one.
No, Call of Duty World at War. No, I mean, yeah, I mean the first one too, yes, but this is, and that it has a theme for the Russians, which just goes crazy. Like at the start, it's calm, posted it in images,
Uh-huh.
and then it just
What it
starts
was the
to
one that
get
first
into
had
color.
zombies, right?
yes, and then it just goes into the Russians making a chorus. And imagine you hear that while you charge on into a battle with tanks, because it played in that mission and sometimes also in the other campaign areas for the Russians.
Were the wars the first Call of Duty?
No, it's the it's the fifth one. It's the fifth
Ah.
one. Because Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, 4th was Modern
yeah.
Warfare, and after that was World at War. Yeah.
Modern
first-
What's
Warfare.
ironically pretty good is the Company of Heroes too. The faction.
Oh
thing.
yeah, Company of Heroes 2 was also great, man.
So we can agree
That'd
that a
be an
lot of video
amusing
games
one.
have very good soundtracks.
That'd be an amusing one to play on stream sometime. Company of Heroes.
You mean the game, or?
Yeah.
Huh.
I know you don't own it, but. So I have a lot of time in that game. I wouldn't say I'm any good at it, but I've got a lot of time in that game.
In which one?
Company of Heroes 2.
Company of Heroes 2. I played it for a bit only, so I don't have a lot of hours in it, but I just remember the first time when I started up the map Stalingrad against spots with a friend, and it was hell.
I still think one of the funniest things is the game's campaign got the entire dev team banned from Russia.
What?
That they invested to be his.
They got them banned from Russia because in Russia you're not allowed to speak ill of the Red Army during the Great Patriotic War.
Because of course.
And one of the bits of the campaign is, oh yeah, you're teaming up with the Polish resistance for a mission. Oh, and then the commissar has them all executed.
Yeah.
And when the character who's like the narrator for the campaign is like, "Yo, this is a bad idea," the commissar assigns it to a battalion. And keep in mind, this is also was made when we're in the period of what was the Eastern Front like? Enemy at the gates. It's actually a feature in the campaign where if you retreat your troops under certain conditions, they get shot at by the commissar. That's an actual feature in the campaign.
I mean, that's cool.
Mm.
That's honestly cool.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Moving right along, Darius also put
Wait.
characters in media that...
Oh wait, bro, I wasn't still finished with the other one.
Oh!
Like when it comes to TV shows, I just want to say Arcane. I've talked a bit about the TV show. It's based on League of Legends. Fuck the game, but the TV show is actually very good.
Based
and
on the
its soundtrack
characters
is-
from League of Legends,
Yeah.
not based on League of Legends.
Yeah, basically, and the characters are very great, very good written in especially that show, and the themes and the soundtrack, they work well. They also have different languages. You have, for example, in season 2, randomly a French song, and it is actually good, bro. Like, holy fucking shit! Try to pull
Not
that
allowed?
out. Yeah, they actually managed it. So yeah, fucking crazy.
Impossible.
I also have one that is very designed on the old lover song in season 1. That is more like, what like 1960 era song.
Jimmy,
so,
why
yeah,
did you just walk past Engineer TF2?
He had a quest, but I don't have the time to mine 50 redstone.
Why is there just Engineer TF2?
Random NPCs, it's from the mod.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
In
he
the
also
barrel,
loves
more
to play
gems in the
pixel
barrel.
You
mod.
gotta move the gear up.
Gotta move that gear up.
But yeah, that would be my
Please,
take when
monkey.
it comes to TV shows. Of course, okay, I won't
Alright,
involve
then.
anime when it comes to TV shows. But
I brought
can-
up Space Battleship Yamato, but that's like light.
I don't really know. I don't watch that many TV shows.
You don't.
Nope.
But do you watch? Okay, I should Okay, wait. Have we talked about anime yet? Like we did about Rama and stuff. But did we actually talk about our favorite soundtracks for anime? I believe I should put that next time. But yeah, TV show for what I would count. Is type. Everyone will pick that. Like Avatar.
Hold
the
on, I'm putting in images. Space Battleship Yamato, the dimensional submarine theme from when they encountered the dimensional submarine. And
The what now?
It is glorious. The dimensional submarine. It's
Okay,
a
so I'm
submarine
not
in
crazy.
space that goes-
You
yeah.
said those words. Okay.
Yes. It's like a submarine,
Ooh.
but in space. So instead of diving below the water, it dives into a lower dimension.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh, this sounds like good. Imagine you just see that fucking submarine, you're like, holy fucking shit.
The enemy.
Also, that reminds me, how was I not mentioning this when it came to movies? Fucking Lord of the Rings. Bro, on God. Why haven't I mentioned this? Yeah, Lord of the Rings. By far. Like, I believe every song, like, yeah, every
The Lord
part
of the
that
Rings
song is
movies
great.
were masterpieces.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Lord of the
like,
Rings
bro,
movies are
like,
pretty
great.
good.
Like, I mean, overall, like, bro, like, let us remember when it came to, like, the fight about Helm's
So,
Deep. Called in English,
I
I
have
believe.
to say something, and it sounds a little controversial. I'd rather
Yeah, I've watched
reread
them.
The Hobbit than read Lord of the Rings.
Because Lord of the Rings is longer, what do you mean?
I hate Frodo. I just
Bro.
don't like him.
Aragorn said at the... Wait, was it the Dark Gate or the Gate of Doom? It was the Dark Gate. What was the gate called again before Mordor? It had a name, but you know
The
what
Gate of
I mean.
Helm?
No. It was the gate. Like they went over to Mordor, and they had a fight there, and the gate had a name. But I don't know what the name of the gate was. It had a special name. But anyways, but Aragorn before he charged into it said for Frodo, and you tell me that you hate Frodo. Okay, I understand.
Because he's a
dick
little
because of
bitch!
the ring. Yeah, he's a little bitch because of the ring.
Look, I'd rather
That's the
have
point.
Bilbo is so much funnier and so much better as a protagonist than Frodo, and I
Yeah,
will
of
not.
course. But Bilbo is also the carry. Everyone knows that he carried the
Hell
when
yeah.
it came to Frodo.
Also, I say this because I actually read the entirety of The Hobbit.
Yeah, okay. I've heard a lot that the books of The Hobbit are far better than the movies.
Yes,
So, yeah.
yes, I agree. The books are better than
It was,
the movies.
but to be fair, Peter Jackson can allow himself to fumble a little. He made Lord of the Rings movies. He made also, if I remember correctly, the King Kong remake, where Jack Black was involved. I believe that was also the last Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Oh my god, what is this man doing with his life?
But,
He's now
but to be fair, in King Kong's remake, he actually for once played a serious character. But nowadays he's just
Jack
he's
Black
mean.
playing a serious character just doesn't feel right with me.
It does feel. That was the first movie I saw with him, so I always was like, Jack Black, he can actually do a role that is
Yeah,
not
it's
funny.
the same thing
Ah,
with
no, never
Rowan
mind.
Atkinson. Rowan Atkinson is, he's Mr. Bean.
Yeah,
but he's
Mr.
he's
Bean.
done serious characters
And-
before. And McGrath.
Johnny English.
True.
Don't forget Johnny English, my boy. But yeah, he's a good actor. He can be very serious.
Like
Oh, Neil,
when I
I got
remember, what I remember of Rowan Atkinson is McGrath, and he does a very good McGrath. And for those who don't know, McGrath is a French policeman.
I was looking for since the freaking Space Fashion motto, the villain nation's national anthem. It has just like one of the best names I've ever seen for a national anthem, fictional or otherwise.
Uh huh.
The name of the song is "Praise Be Our Eternal Glory."
Ooh,
Hell yeah, that goes kind of
that
hard.
sounds great.
I'm pretty sure that's the song. It's one of the songs.
Yeah, the name goes hard. Also, I sadly I haven't played Space Marine 2 yet, so I can't say anything about the soundtrack. So,
Space
I
Marine!
sadly don't have any idea. But I believe it would also have a banger soundtrack, but I still have to play that game, so I can't vouch for it. But yeah, that
Space
would be
Marine!
it for this idea now.
Ah!
Oh, Ultra Space Marines. What are your favorite Space Marine doctrines?
Salamanders.
I like salamanders, okay.
Because they're green, and also like what I've read from Space Marine lore. Because yes, I've looked into a little bit of Space Marine lore. They're like the
same.
kind of Space Marines.
Yeah.
Like yeah, Space Marines are usually dicks to other people, not salamanders. Salamanders are actually kind of nice to regular humans.
But bro, I have to say, Ultra Marines all the way. I am a normal bitch, bro.
Oh, you're an Ultra Smurf? Damn, Ultra
Yeah,
Smurf.
Ultra Marines!
Chad, Smurf him.
I've
Turn him
I've
to
partially
Smurf.
grown up with, to be fair, I've partially grown up with Space Marine 1, so yeah. I am allowed to be an Ultra Marine Smurf.
Ultra Smurf.
Let's go, let the smurfing begin.
Also, hi Griff, thank you for the 2,000 points towards the Path of Pain. You'll hate
But
me.
yeah, both. Do you have any suggestions, to, any things you enjoy when it came to movie soundtracks or TV show soundtracks? Otherwise, we will be done with the idea.
I will say, I know it probably won't fit Pokemon soundtracks for movies. I unironically.
Oh
like
yeah,
them.
it does fit. It does fit. It's a movie.
The theme. Okay, who here has watched the first Pokemon movie? I assume Darius is
I've
not.
nothing about Pokemon.
The first movie is the one with Mewtwo. And Mew, technically.
I've watched Pokemon. I've watched Detective Pikachu.
That one's a good
That's
movie.
it.
Unironically, I like the Detective Pikachu. Also,
I have
Fluffy.
yet to
watched-
see that movie, damn it.
Also, Fluffy Pikachu.
Yeah.
I want to hug him.
Also, Deadpool fucking Pikachu.
Yeah, that's true. So when
But yeah.
when Detective Pikachu was coming out and it was told that Brian Reynolds would play the part of Detective Pikachu, I saw
But he did
so much
good.
fan art of Detective Pikachu and
Yeah.
like Pikachu and Deadpool fan art.
Yeah, but
I
in
was
my
like,
opinion, he
that's
did very
based.
well with the voice acting. He did voice acting.
did very well.
in my opinion.
He did a fantastic
And
job.
but yeah, I've watched it with my little sister in cinemas back then. So yeah,
I watched it with my best friend. Who,
Yeah, Detective
well,
Pikachu is really well done.
yeah. We won't tell
And
because Bolt wants to say it, but it was good.
Want to say it? What? I want to see it.
No, I say we won't talk about it because Bolt wants to see it.
You said say it.
I said
Also,
it.
I
Goddammit, I'm
also-
fucking stupid.
You
Don't
did
mind me.
say it.
Yeah,
I wanted to
yeah.
say
Jimmy.
see it.
You
I
did say
promise
it.
I wanted to say
No,
say
but
it. That's
yeah.
it.
Also, what I have to
Seesaw
mention is when in the Super Mario movie, when randomly Bonnie Tyler's "I Need a Hero" started to play, I was
I still
invested.
need to watch that movie.
I need to watch that movie. You know what?
Okay, well-
Which one I watched recently? The Sonic movie, actually, the first one.
Yeah, we talked about that last time.
It's
but yeah,
good.
continue.
Yeah.
Have you watched Sonic 2 yet?
No.
Nope.
You haven't seen
Sonic
you,
2
have,
is-
you haven't
I
seen
watched
True
Reno
Peak
when
yet.
Queen's home. That's the
Bro,
plan.
like Sonic 2 is my favorite one currently out of all of them because I haven't watched Sonic 3 yet. But Sonic 2 is currently up my list.
Also, something really funny from the first movie that I realized is that Sonic likes Keanu Reeves. Like
Oh my
in-game
fuck.
Sonic is like, yo, I love this guy because they're watching Speed on the telly and Keanu Reeves is in it.
Oh my god.
So
And,
I hope
it
they
makes
get
it a little
commented
bit
on
funnier
with
that
Shadow.
Reeves then plays Shadow in
hey,
Sonic
your
3.
voice sounds familiar.
Yeah, I hope that gets commented on. Anyway, good transition for the characters for me to enjoy / love.
What?
Who wants to start? Characters, simple characters. It could be from media, so
just
media.
like some of the best characters.
Yeah, you enjoy / love.
Characters I enjoy
Doofenshmirtz.
/ love. Great question.
Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb.
True,
Okay.
Doofens. We all love like Doofenshmirtz just used an easy way out though. Like who doesn't love that guy? A platypus? Perry the platypus? A plumber platypus? Perry the plumber platypus? Perry the
A character
platypus?
that did very well enjoy was Anakin Skywalker, of course I have to take him in.
From
I
which
think
one?
he had-
From the movies? From
Well, I've literally mentioned characters from media, so I can just say Anakin
fair
Skywalker and
enough.
I'm done.
Fair enough.
So yeah, Anakin Skywalker from everything.
Skywalker, and especially when the dialogue isn't written by George Lucas.
Especially Ben, yeah.
Yeah, when he actually has good writing.
Like when it's written very well, he's
When-
amazing.
when the dialogue is written well, Anakin is a great character. When
I
I
have-
don't like sand, it's coarse, it's rough, it's gets
Yeah, okay, yeah. There were a bit few else, but overall I say like Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader,
Yeah,
of course.
He,
Oh,
he-
spoiler, by the way.
It's a very well written character.
It's been more than 20 years, Darius. I'm pretty sure most
Still,
people know that.
Spoiler,
Yeah.
Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader.
It's been
Yeah.
more than 20 years. It's revealed
Sorry
in
to inform you. Sorry to inform you.
the 80s.
Well, maybe some hillbilly doesn't know it. I don't know, man. But yeah,
It's yeah. He's got a great character. Unfortunately, like one of the most important parts of his character arc in the let down by the fact George Lucas cannot write dialogue.
I hate sand. It gets everywhere.
Because that seems like when he's actually trying to communicate, he's like really like thoughtful, whatever. But unfortunately, George Lucas can't write dialogue, so it's just kind of memed.
Yeah. But the thing is, when it comes to the Anakin Skywalker and, for example, Clone Wars. Ooh.
Yeah. Rex in Clone Wars is brilliant. Ahsoka in Clone Wars is brilliant.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, of course,
Obi-Wan
bro.
Kenobi
He's a
is
fucking
the king
legend.
of sass.
Yeah,
The king
he's
of
a legend.
sass. He's brilliant.
Well, of course I know.
Of course,
He's
I
me.
have to mention him. Wait, how is he called? Master Windu? Windu? Man?
Windu?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Windu,
Master
yeah.
Windu. Mason
fucking
Isn't Master
Samuel L.
Windu,
Jackson.
yeah, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah,
Samuel Jackson.
bro, he's a legend. He's just a
It's
fuck.
Samuel L. Jackson,
I
though,
stand
like-
I stand by. Since Revenge of the Sith was PG-13, there it gets one F-bomb. I stand by. It should have been. I am the Senate. Not yet, motherfucker.
Yeah, it should have been. It would have
should
been so
Samuel L.
great.
Jackson, though. Oh my god.
Not yet, motherfucker.
Not yet,
I like
motherfucker.
how, especially in the later clones, it really leads to the fact Mace Windu is an asshole.
He just doesn't give a
Mace
fuck.
Windu just really doesn't like Anakin or Ahsoka.
Oh, also a great arc for Anakin when it was all about Ahsoka leaving the council and stuff. Not the council, but the Jedi thing.
I stand by that one of the characters I am very disappointed didn't get brought back at any point in the 2007 Clone Wars was Fordo.
Ooh.
Captain Fordo from the 2003 Clone Wars. He's the
Oh,
leader.
the one.
Mr. Do.
True. Yeah.
But you know the guys who go in the gunship to go fight Grievous and they win. After Grievous is busy beating up Kiadi Mundi and co.
Also, what I have to say.
After General Grievous is introduced by him Goomba stomping Shaggy.
Shaggy. Also Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Also great media character.
Some other brilliant ones.
What was it called again? I had it. Also Count Dooku, because I find him quite interesting as a character. Also quite dramatic.
I've heard that the Mandalorian from the Mandalorian show is a pretty good character.
He's pretty good. Boba Fett's pretty good when he's written well.
The same as per usual.
Boba Fett got his own show, and unfortunately, it is not written very well.
But it's funny. I've watched it and it's fucking hilarious.
Is it the Mandalorian or is it a different
The
show?
comedy's not even that good.
It's the book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, the book of Boba Fett's just not written very well. It's like you can tell the underlying plot that it's supposed to be trying to tell. I've looked at it and it's pretty good. The problem is it tells it so bad.
Ooh.
It has a good story that is told unbelievably poorly. Like
Yeah, it is, but the 1 till 3 or 4 episode is just fucking legendary funny memes. And I just loved it. I just enjoyed it.
It's like there's so many like plot hooks that don't go anywhere. Some of the bits of it, the animation's kind of not great.
Yeah.
And then they just rely far too heavily on show don't tell to the point where they don't tell anything.
Ooh.
Don't forget how at the end. How is the
like,
bounty hunter called? The
Cat
blue
Bane.
one? Cat Bane just appears and like, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
Gets killed.
It's like they rely too heavily on show don't tell because they don't tell enough to the point where even if you are like intelligent and paying attention, it's really hard to tell. Like a lot of the character motivation stuff is like, why is Boba Fett acting so differently? Oh, it's because he changed from this. Yeah, but it's like doesn't really explain that very well. And then all the Tusken Raider stuff which happens, and it's like the important explanation for like what's happening. But then they like cut half the Tusken Raider stuff from the final show. And I stand by it would have been better if like the final confrontation is like they're at like Jabba's palace, there's a confrontation, and then he does like the Tusken Raider call, and then a bunch of Tusken Raiders stand up in the sand.
Well, I just
Just
don't understand
surrounding the baddie.
Tusken Raiders weren't involved that much. They were like part of the first 3 episodes.
It was
so
it's
funny
such a
and
good setup
nice.
for that, and then they just
Yeah. Like the first 3 episodes were great with the Tusken Raiders. I swear to God.
Then the freaking the bikes. The bikes are cool, but they did not fit on Tatooine at all.
Yeah.
Like the Vespa bikes. That they have like the speeder bike chasing at 5
Also-
miles an hour.
Also, large monster cult again. That
The Rancor?
Luke Skywalker. Yeah, the Rancor. Yeah. Damn that Rancor, man.
The Rancor. I feel like the Rancor was just went too fast. Like they set it up and like, oh, this is gonna be like set up for like season 2 or whatever, and then it just shows up in the final like, bro. The one thing I will say though is the Scorpion Annihilator droids were done so well.
Now, once again, you just have to lower your expectations, and then I like the show. I
The
had my
other thing I
enjoyment.
did
when
like
watched
is
it.
that like 2 of the episodes were just Mandalorian. Like
Oh, yeah.
Mando
Oh,
showing up
yeah.
was okay, but I feel like it shouldn't have been like episodes of the Mandalorian in the book of
That
Boba.
that also annoyed me so much when I watched it with friends. Oh my fucking god! I just was like, bro, it's not the fucking Mandalorian. We already have like 3 seasons of it. Bro, give me fucking Boba Fett, please.
Yeah, this is the Boba Fett show. Mando can show up, but he shouldn't be like the emphasis of multiple episodes.
This is the way.
I feel like what it should have been when it's like Boba's pulling about here, it's like, oh yeah, we have like Bosk and Dengar from Empire Strikes Back show back up. like some of the other characters from the Empire Strikes Back bounty hunter scene, or it's the bounty hunter line. I feel like more of them should have shown up. Just ignore. The problem is that some of them are canonically dead by this point.
Oof.
Like I'm pretty sure IG-88 doesn't even survive the movie.
Yikes.
It shows up as scrap in like the best in Cloud City scene when Chewbacca picked up the broken C-3PO.
Also, everyone here who watched all of the Star Wars movies except the sequels.
I'm missing Revenge of the Sith.
Okay, but the trilogy, the original trilogy.
Yeah, the original trilogy. I've watched it multiple times.
What was your favorite movie of the trilogy? For me,
Return
it's
of the
always
Jedi.
The Empire
Return of the Jedi.
Strikes Back.
Return of the Jedi.
For me, it's Empire Strikes Back by far.
Unlimited power.
That's Revenge of the Sith.
It is. I thought it was the Return of the Jedi.
Nope, that's Revenge of the Sith. Unlimited power is Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, it's
There's
where the
force
scene
fighting.
where
Force
the
is in Return of the Jedi, but unlimited power is when he's electrocuting Mace Windu.
I thought. Oh my god! I thought it was when he was electrocuting Darth Vader.
No,
Because I know for a fact
like
he
that
electrocutes
scene
Darth
is
Vader
very
in
dark.
Return of the Jedi. It's like one of the final
you
scenes.
Yeah, he just screams because he's electrocuting Luke Skywalker, and Darth Vader just picks him up and throws him over the
And
edge.
just throws him over the edge, yeah.
Just yaw yeet.
This bitch empty. Yeet.
Ah man, Darth Vader, okay, Anakin Skywalker is so great.
The one other thing, the take I have that a lot of people disagree with is that Rogue One wasn't a good movie. It just has the Darth Vaders.
Yeah, same. I have the same opinion. I don't know why people said, "Oh my God, Rogue One is such a great movie."
The
so I didn't care
reason,
about the half of it.
my thoughts on is why people think Rogue One is so great.
Because
is
the newer
one of the-
Star Wars movies are shit.
The Disney Star Wars movies are shit, but also the second to last scene in the movie is Darth Vader hallway scene. So when you leave the theater, the last thing in your mind is the Darth Vader hallway scene, which is unironically the single best Star Wars ever put to cinema.
I just need
Unironically.
an
That scene,
entire movie.
unironically, that is just a fan service scene. But
Yeah,
it
it's
is
a fan service
unironically
scene.
the single best Darth Vader ever put to cinema, and it is so well done that it's the last thing in your mind when you leave the cinema.
Yeah, fair. That's why they say.
So the last bit of the movie is the best Star Wars has ever been.
So that's why people see it so highly.
So that's why I have such a high opinion of it. That's why the rest of the movie is kind of shit.
Also, I enjoyed Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Every moment where he was in. Like, I think Darth Vader is such a great figure that you can't ruin him that much.
It's also
because
the
he shows
voice.
so much.
May he rest in peace. The voice of Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, sadly, rest in peace.
Oh, the other thing from Rogue One is a lot of people commented on is the fact that apparently they CGI'd Tarkin because the actor who played Tarkin's dead.
Yeah, they CGI'd him.
CGI
Yeah.
Tarkin over a different actor, and a lot of people were complaining about Uncanny Valley. Like, oh no, one of the most evil and creepy characters in the entire thing looks a bit off. Has the Uncanny Valley, making him even more evil and creepy looking. Oh no. Like, I didn't really notice it, but it's just because it works so well that Tarkin's in the Uncanny
No,
Valley.
it was done
Because
very well.
Tarkin's such an asshole.
It did very well. Like, it was great CGI in my opinion.
As a reminder, Grand Moff Tarkin's the guy who's like, I'm gonna blow up Alderaan, the center
Yeah.
of culture in the galaxy, just because.
Just because I can, motherfucker.
Just to show off.
He basically just, as soon as he hears, oh, we have evidence the rebels there. All right, we're gonna blow up like one of the most respected planets in the galaxy as a show of force because fuck you. He is just unabashedly one of the most evil characters in the entire thing. And technically, he's the villain in A New Hope. He's the main villain in the original Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, after all,
If
Darth
you actually
Vader
watch
only
the
appears
movie,
at the end.
He's the main baddie. Darth Vader's his minion.
Yeah, Darth Vader is the baddie in Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. Darth Vader's
Yeah,
the
I'm
baddie in Empire Strikes Back. But in the original movie, Tarkin's the main baddie and Vader's a minion.
Yeah, when it comes to the cinema, yeah, but let's just say Darth Vader will fuck him.
Darth Vader's Darth
In
Vader.
1,000 years. Yeah, what I would just love, like, from Disney, is just shut the fuck up, make a movie about Darth Vader, like, basically going ham on some planet.
Dude,
and just
what I want to
let it up.
see is like kind of like the Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire thing. It's a bunch of short bits where it's just like we get an animated version of the Darth Vader scene where it's all I am surrounded by is fear and dead men.
Yeah.
Like bits of that put to screen, like the badassery.
I'm sure.
As he deserves, because
Yeah.
it's fucking Darth Vader.
I'm sure-
One thing I will say that they've done well is when they have like Darth Vader cameo in other projects, they usually handle him very well. Like
Yeah.
when he appears in like the Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, he's done super
Oh my god. Like when he came in Jedi Fallen Order, bro, you hear the breathing, he jumps down, and bro, oh my god.
He
just
casually
behind
kills
the
the main
Inquisition.
baddie of the movie.
Yeah.
Your
and-
Jedi Master runs at him, he just like slightly waves his hand and she goes flying off into the abyss. And just like he appears with a health bar. You get like one swing and it's like, alright,
Yeah.
current objective.
Fuck yeah.
Run for your
Run.
lives.
And he just
Current
fucking destroyed
objective,
everything with his
survive.
force.
Current objective, run.
It's like
then
the
he somehow
fucking.
appears in front of you.
It's like the
with
fucking
no explanation.
the scene from Halo Reach. Current objective: survive, and you cannot do it.
No, it's if anything, it's the meme. I think it's from JoJo or whatever that I've seen it done. Where it's like that. I'm gonna use my special tactic. I'm gonna use my legs.
For what?
Run for your
Ah,
life.
Joseph
Oh,
Joestar!
Lucky. I love Joseph
Yeah.
Joestar.
Yeah, it's like basically that scene. The other one that's brilliant is when he appears in Star Wars Rebels, where they drop like two AT-ATs on him and he just pushes.
Oh
them
yeah.
away. And it's like the scene of if that doesn't kill him, what will? Not us.
Also the fight between him and Ahsoka. Oh my fucking god.
It's just the brilliant bit of Star Wars where it's like, that doesn't kill him. What will? Not us. Run.
It's Darth
Yeah, I think-
motherfucking Vader. Run.
That's why I believe that Darth Vader is such an iconic villain. He has basically such a status that when you see him, you think,
He is like
fuck!
the
You're fucked.
kind of character that you fear to encounter as your enemy. And
Oh,
even
speaking-
more
I-
so
I-
better,
I saw-
you fear to encounter as an ally. Because if you need
Oh,
Darth
yeah.
Vader to do
Of
something
course.
for you, you fucked up royally.
I stand by one of the best ideas I've ever seen for like a comedy show for Star Wars is the idea for it is no, not the bridge, and it's focusing on like a ensign who's on Darth Vader's Star Destroyer, who's basically the comedy of errors is like he's like trying to he realizes if he gets assigned to the bridge crew he's gonna end up fucking dead. So it's basically the entire show is he's trying to do good enough that he's like, oh yeah, he stays because the pay's good on the Devastator, and everything, and he doesn't want to get in too much trouble, but he wants to do bad enough that he doesn't get promoted to the bridge crew.
That's
And so
funny.
the comedy is like messing up constantly. He's messing up. So at one point, so like in like the second episode, he gets like given a medal by Darth Vader.
That's kind of funny.
oh my god.
So it's like he's desperately trying to avoid interactions with Darth Vader as much as possible, but he just keeps ending up with him somehow.
He's just around Darth Vader. He's like a magnet for him.
That as like a comedy show would be brilliant.
Yeah, it would be brilliant. But once again, you would have so many great ideas with fucking Star Wars, but fucking Disney owns it, so yeah. GG. G fucking G.
Instead, we got the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, bro, fuck the scene. Like, I've watched
we
all
know,
of them
we
in
got
cinema.
nothing. We
Yeah?
got Rogue One, and that's it. And a series about Han Solo. What are you guys talking about?
The Force Awakens. Was
And the
okay.
Mandalorian.
Hey, The Mandalorian, I've heard it's a good show.
Mandalorian's a good show, especially seasons 1 and 2. Season
No.
3 is eh.
Yeah,
No, what
fell
I
off.
mean, guys, I was doing a joke of let's try to forget it ever existed.
Yeah.
Which one?
Good.
Oh, no, the sequels. What were they again?
We don't talk.
A New Hope.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Bro, did you just say to the sequels A New Hope?
I mean, it is technically a sequel.
Yeah, but we're talking about that sequels. Are you taking me
I
a
Anyway,
know,
A New
Darius.
Hope?
I'm trying to
Guys.
make a joke.
Moving on. Alright, so last time we did the infinite billionaire money for something funny.
Wait, are you moving on from characters from media?
Yes.
Jimmy didn't even talk yet.
Too bad.
Ah, okay.
But moving on so we can stop talking about Star Wars. The bad stuff. And also we've been going for an hour and a half and we're only on the second thing.
Bro, my guy is on some time management or something, bro. Oh my god.
Alright, speaking though, Jimmy and Bolt, characters, go.
James Bond.
I got none.
Let's be honest, who doesn't love James Bond?
Okay, James Bond is a great character. Also,
A shame he's
have
British,
to
but it's
pop
part
in.
of the charm.
I also have to drop him in. Zack Fair. Prove me wrong. I'm finished.
I don't know who that
Yo,
is.
know what? Based.
Zack Fair, the real main character of Final Fantasy VII.
It's another one of those soldiers from Soldier. It's where it's he's like the second person to wield the Master Sword.
Yeah, he's the second one. First was
His master.
What was his name?
And then
Yeah,
it's
you
him,
know
and then
the
it's
G?
Cloud.
Yeah, but he was the main character. He was the #1 soldier.
He was
Oh,
such a.
speaking
He was
of,
also
obviously,
so funny.
The Team Fortress 2 characters, obviously.
Yo.
Of course, yeah, the team fought with 2
Needs
characters.
the
We love the
team.
mercenaries.
Fucking Link, of course. Like, bro, who doesn't like Link?
It depends
Like,
on
it's
the
just
link.
GG. Minecraft Steve, bro. The fucking legend, the
I
carry.
am Minecraft Steve. I am
Steve.
God, oh my god, that movie is going to be such a fucking disaster.
Of course,
That's
I
a
have
Yeah,
big,
it is.
that's a big gaping hole.
I know a lot of people say
That is a big
Sephiroth.
hole.
Prove me wrong. Sephiroth is a good villain.
I'm going to disagree with you.
I don't.
Yeah,
He's
okay, you
just
can go ahead.
he's just
I
an over egotistical villain who's a
Yeah, he
mommy's boy.
Yeah, he is, and and that is also Homelander, and I love Homelander.
I see
So what
you
do you
have a
want from
type.
me?
I see you have a
Yeah,
type.
exactly. I love people
Type
crashing and I just love people that are fucking strong but are too stupid to do good with it and just crash out. And are a fucking menace because of it.
No,
That's
it's,
what I
it's
love.
not that they're stupid, it's that they're too egotistical for their own good.
Like Elon
I mean,
Musk.
Homelander is a bit stupid, I would say sometimes. But when it comes to Sephiroth, yeah, Sephiroth is like, yeah, just fucking egoistic on the menace.
It's
One-
funny because
one
when you
final-
meet him in Crisis Core, like I like
Yeah.
Sephiroth at the start of Crisis Core.
One final one from me though.
Okay.
Batman the Animated Series Batman. Specifically,
Yes,
Okay, yeah, fair
yes,
point.
yes.
because he's the best Batman.
Also, I know now I'm going to make characters and I'm going to I'm going to place this idea and I'm going to focus now on, like, for example, Star Wars or for example, that media and that media because there are still too many characters to be left talked about and I won't let that happen. So yeah, continue on, Meep.
Alright, so infinite billionaire money stuff. Last time we did stuff for the funny. This time, one thing you're gonna do with your infinite billionaire money specifically to be evil.
Well, I've already mentioned it.
Turn
An
the
idea
Amazons
that
into a giant
basically-
Walmart.
I'm just going to say I'm going to eat the entire internet, and now Meep can explain how it will work. Basically,
He's gonna
Even-
break into internet servers and just start eating them like that one guy who ate a Cessna for like 2 years.
exactly. I will do this if I will have so much money.
But yeah, Bolt. Grab the Amazons and turn into a giant Walmart.
I will piss on the moon.
Fuck the moon.
You idiot.
Easy. I will blow it up. Like I would just buy it and blow it up. Straight up.
I'd buy a giant laser just to blow up the moon. Absolute brilliant.
Yes. And then I would use the rest of the money to make Mars great again, and then I would live there. Yeah. Who's stopping me?
Oh no, he'd become Elon Musk.
Oh no!
Who's stopping me now, huh?
Oh,
You wanted
no.
a villain?
He's
You
good.
get
He's
one.
turning into a megalomaniac. Da-da-da-da.
So I will be Elon Musk, but he would actually think with his brain. and be a villain.
I don't know if
That's the
Elon Musk
thing.
has a brain. I'm gonna be honest.
No, he doesn't really have one. That's the problem.
Touche, Meep, touche.
Like, I believe his brain is it's basically disqualified for basically the ships he's working on for mines. Because it's so stupid. I believe his IQ is too low actually for the ships he's making.
There he is.
To
His
be
IQ's too
classified.
low. It's freezer temperature IQ.
Well, yeah, he's a freezer.
No, he's
but
not
the freezer
Frieza.
from Dragon Ball Z.
The thing is, Frieza's clever. Little egotistical, but he's clever. Elon's not.
You do know at first I said freezer, like the fucking
Freezer.
thing where you cool your
Yeah,
food.
that's
yeah?
what I said.
Okay.
His IQ is
Frieza.
freezer.
I think I know what Evil Meep would do.
Evil me.
Evil Meep over here would use his infinite billionaire money and shut down the water canal that supplies Los Angeles with water from Northern California.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Watch it burn. You say, yeah, fuck Los
Just
Angeles.
get rid of it. Remove it.
Yeah, fuck Los Angeles. Also, I would like, I will bomb Bielefeld. It's like the meme where the city doesn't exist to make it sure that the meme is real. Easy enough.
What other good like kind of amusing evil things could I do?
I will buy back Neverland. Joke. Hi, joke.
Remove every dike from the Netherlands.
Meep, we could do that for Florida too. Just flood the entirety of Florida.
Problem is Florida doesn't have any dikes that you can just remove to get rid of Florida.
Mm.
Besides, getting rid of Florida would be a good thing.
Okay, I was not expecting that. I'll be honest with you, Chief.
Fuck Florida.
Tell me
Please,
one
I
good
swear.
thing about Florida.
Disney World.
I was about to say Disney World.
We have one of those in California.
Yeah, okay, but fuck. But why does the state exist again?
Because we took it from Spain and have regretted it ever since.
Well, that sounds like a
Well,
situation
okay.
to me. You should not have taken
Just
it then.
send. Okay, I just give you a tip. You
It's
cut
a
it
skill issue
away.
on our part that we beat Spain's ass.
Yep.
The problem is, if Florida would be removed, the channel flow of the USA would also be removed as well. So are you sure you will do this?
That what would be removed?
The channel flow of the USA.
Actually, if
If
you
you look
remove
at
Florida,
American
where are the Floridians? Meep,
If you look at the map, it would be fucking removed, bro. Like the USA is cooked after that.
Oh no! We are moving America's penis.
you're circumcising America.
I euthanize America's country, bro.
Euthanize America. Make America virgin again.
Or what you could do is just cut it off, make it an island, and send German tourists into it, and make it just German Mallorca once again. That could also work, trust me.
I have a shulker box full of fucking cakes.
Cakes.
What's another move I could do?
But you know what would be really evil? Buying Minecraft and ending it. Like, you will make the entire world hate you. That would be actually
Yeah,
move.
true.
Mm-hmm.
Just buy Minecraft and close it down.
I feel like that could be done in general. Just buy any game and then shut it down.
No, but it's like, Bull, the thing is, Minecraft is the most sold video game ever.
Oh,
Minecraft
hold on,
would
wait,
be
no,
the worst.
guys, I know what I'd do. I'd be a real American billionaire and use my vast wealth to lobby Europe to make Europe use the American healthcare system.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
No.
Death. Death. Just death.
Yes.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
You and what firearms?
Who said I
Oh.
was going to use firearms?
But you know what I'm going to use? I'm going to
My,
use shoes.
my
bro.
evil billionaire guards sure are gonna use firearms.
No one said
Well,
anything
time
about
to eat
explosives.
Bro, did you hear about this certain day? Oh god.
Like turn all of Europe into Luigi.
To Luigi.
Yeah, basically.
They will be hunting your ass. They will
I mean,
not
fair,
rest
I mean,
until you are reduced to atoms.
I guess it's hunting season in the
Oh,
USA
the
now.
other thing that'd be hilarious is okay, okay, I've decided what I'd do. Evil Meep would do actual thing. Evil Meep would do. Evil Meep would use his vast wealth, so that the USPS delivers to every child in America for Christmas a package that says from Santa that contains a lump of coal.
Oh my fucking god, that would
Oh
be actually-
no.
Evil, evil, death, death.
There's real Evil Meep.
Ruining every children's Christmas.
I give you one bet, I will buy Santa and end him. Easy.
Package labeled from Santa arrives at the household of every house in America that has a child, and it contains a lump of coal.
I would have nearly said
And
an
it's
idea.
that German coal. That's like the really, really shit coal too.
Yeah, the German coal. Oh yeah, the worst one you can basically get. Basically
Yeah,
from Krampus.
They're
Yeah,
tearing up wind farms to mine the shittiest coal known to man.
basically, yeah. That coal, yeah.
Yeah.
The worst. That coal is crazy, honestly.
That's all I'm saying, just evil.
But hey, we have nuclear reactors, so everything is fine.
No,
Oh,
Germany.
no, actually, no, I don't.
Germany doesn't. They got rid of them all.
Germany got rid of them?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have any. By the way, did I get rid?
No, they
I
like
mean,
leech off of like one of France's, and like that's about it.
Does Germany have nuclear reactors?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they turned them all off.
That
they can
shut
burn
down on 15th of April 2023. Ah, yeah. Now, well, look, I've never had one. I shall simply use natural power, so yeah, skill issue.
Use natural gas bought from the Russians.
Easy, yeah, why not? Full
Because they're
stop.
invading Ukraine!
We're talking about Austria. Okay, look, Austria is a country where I swear to God, I could never defend it. I could never defend that country when
Yes,
it
there
comes
is.
to
Austria is a
historical
country.
scandals.
Thank you for telling us your pep talk.
I said I could never defend Austria being a country. that
Don't
is
worry, you're
basically-
completely surrounded by NATO countries who protect you
Yeah,
from anyone who would
exactly,
attack you.
exactly.
You're literally freeboating.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless Switzerland
NATO.
decides to attack you.
Excuse me.
Which
Yeah,
would
okay,
be
I mean,
weird.
yeah, when-
Why would Switzerland want to attack you?
Then once again, I wouldn't mind being a citizen of Switzerland, so hey, I could care.
Over in Switzerland, where they have a law on the books where you're not allowed to have a train with exactly 256 axles because it breaks the axle counting program.
That's just called smart engineering.
Man, I wish I could make I could solve my bugs in my programs by making it illegal to cause the bugs.
True.
Anyway, moving on.
Bolt?
Bro, are you speed farming currently?
Hmm.
Who, me?
No, it's me.
What would you
It's
do
like-
with evil money?
Hmm.
You have
What
unlimited
would I do?
funds, unlimited power.
Yeah.
What would you do with it for evil?
Unlimited bacon.
Quite literally what you just said, Jimmy. Unlimited power. Just have no one would have electricity except myself. No one would have any internet except me.
That's a little boring.
I know,
And your
I'm
other option-
boring.
Repurchase Indonesia to bring back the Dutch East Indies.
Ooh. US and Netherlands guy could actually do a lot of
That
fun
or you
things.
just buy Belgium.
Why would you
Buy
True.
Belgium
rebuy
and buy the
Belgium?
Congo.
Make it fucking.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind, I
New
can't
Grand
say
Duke
that.
of Luxembourg.
You can't buy Luxembourg. Luxembourg is too powerful, man. Like, Luxembourg has over 600 nuclear reactors and nuclear bombs, bro. Like, Luxembourg is the new meta country in the entirety of history.
New
I swear to
meta.
God, trust me. Like, you believe that Luxembourg is small, but they actually have an underground cave that spreads throughout the entire Earth. Trust me.
Luxembourg is actually Skaven.
Yeah, they are the fucking Skaven. Like, if you drill
One of the few
under
things I know
Los
about
Angeles,
Warhammer is the Skaven. You know?
if you drill to Los Angeles, you are going to find Luxembourgian Skavens. Like, they are just farming the world down there.
If you mine deep enough, you will wrong word with Luxembourg.
If you mine deep enough, you're going to find China. Trust me.
Well, if
It
you
will
mine
work.
deep enough, you will get to New Zealand from Spain.
Wait, where the fuck do I get? Oh, the ocean probably. Fuck me. Well, I guess to
Enjoy
be fair,
the
I can
drink,
get free
bitch.
ocean water. I'm just at least I would have a land connection then.
I do. I land in New Zealand.
I don't have a fucking. I'm surrounded by native people. Well, I guess it's a big win.
Anyway,
my god.
alright, so Bolt will monopolize all the electricity in the Netherlands to himself. Okay.
And I'm going to buy Neverland. So let's continue on.
Alright. Now is the news section, I guess.
Oh god. The news section. There's new news.
Alright, so
The news.
this week.
The news? Did you just? Are you that loot, man?
Jimmy?
Bonk.
Jimmy, are you that loot?
Thank you.
You have an entire server to be looted. No, probably over 3 or 4 servers because I don't know how many you have. So yeah. What's up?
I mean
with that, huh?
100.
But okay, but you aren't appearing actively in 100 servers. At least not. I believe that.
I mean, not all 100
Well, like,
of them
if
are
you-
for roleplay.
Anyway. So this week,
continue on.
Ukraine confirmed the capture of 2 live North Korean soldiers.
For North Koreans being alive is actually a rarity these days.
Actually managed to capture 2 of them alive. And apparently they revealed that they were expecting like they were deployed for like training, not combat. So you know,
Interesting.
North Korea moment. The collective West has begun mass sanctioning of the Russian Shadow Fleet tankers, which are the kind of like Russian but not Russian oil tankers that Russia's been using to export their oil around sanctions. They've begun sanctioning the ships specifically, like en masse.
Uh-huh.
A third Russian river tanker has leaked oil into the Black Sea.
Bro, can you just let the fucking ocean be, the sea be, bro? Like, why are you putting so much oil into your soup, bro? Just stop it, bro. Why are you doing that?
The leader of the Russian puppet state in occupied Donetsk says the Russian military hasn't improved since the start of the war. The Russia has, quote, lost 700,000 in this war, maybe more.
Bro, if your puppet leader doesn't even give a fuck anymore what they're saying, then that means
Their
something.
puppet is basically saying, yo, Russia, you're a bitch.
Now, you know what would be a base move? To just do a rebellion and just fuck Russia.
The problem you can't do that, because
Yeah, I said again.
the Donetsk soldiers were like the initial meat waves at the start of the war, so they're all dead.
Ah. Well, okay, then no wonder he doesn't give a fuck anymore.
These are the people who, in the early stages of the war, were being photographed with. There were guys with Mosin Nagants.
Damn, bro.
If I remember right, was first introduced in like the 1890s.
Which one?
The Mosin Nagant.
Probably.
China and India have apparently begun actually turning away the sanctioned Russian Shadow Fleet tankers, so they can't unload their oil. So there's a bunch.
Wait, even China.
Yeah, even China's begun doing it.
Yeah, okay, but you know what? I believe that China, like in this year, China is going to completely fuck. Don't give a fuck about Russia because they smell the carcass. They don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, they smell blood in the water.
And hopefully they will start thinking about not having even any plans about invading Taiwan. Hopefully.
They'll invade Siberia. Who knows?
Yeah, okay, they should have it. I don't give a fuck.
That would
Also,
be funny.
someone was running some numbers, and it is estimated currently that between the Russian Shadow Fleet and some others, approximately 10% of all oil tankers are currently under U.S. sanctions.
10%.
10%.
Oh, they have a lot of oil tankers.
Uh,
Well, I mean, USA and oil. What should I say?
Exactly.
In other news, the Russian central bank proposes to confiscate/freeze every Russian citizen's bank account for all funds over 1.4 million rubles, or in actual real money, $13,300.
Why that money
The
specifically?
fuck?
Basically, they're saying all the money above that, we're either gonna yoink it to fund the military or just freeze it because the banks are insolvent.
Ah,
I've seen both reported on what their plan is, but yeah, but like the actual like, Russian parliament actually is like doing something and trying to stop them. Which
Wait,
is, like,
okay,
the
so we
first
are.
time the Russian parliament is like doing anything since Putin's come to power.
Wait, we're actually having infighting between major institutes of Russia currently. Okay, that's interesting.
Yes. Yeah. Which actually, hold on, I'm gonna quickly do something.
Why are you eating fish? Why are you
So
eating salmon?
for the context for how much how much money that is that they're saying that the Russians are going to be able to use, that is less than the American annual minimum wage.
Which one? This money?
Yeah, the amount of money that the Russian Central Bank is saying that the actual Russians would still be able to use under this policy is less than 1 year of American minimum wage.
Oh, that would be even worse. Like if I compare that to Europeans, oh my fucking god, that would be horrible. Like if I see 300,000 for, oh my fucking god. Even under it, right? Bro, what the fuck? Yeah, what should I say? Idiot country.
Anyway,
thanks
moving
for the
on from
stretch.
that, this week in the Russian equivalent of the Pentagon, the Moscow Ministry of Defense building, an FSB agent was found dead.
hey, what?
FSB is basically the modern KGB.
Yeah, an agent of basically the Russian CIA was found dead in basically the Russian Pentagon, apparently having been just shot in the face.
Ah! Yeah, normal day in Russia, what should I
I've seen
say?
reports that he was either shot or he was like killed with an axe.
Or if you even kill your own agents in the equivalent of a fucking Pentagon, then you know your country is actually cooked.
The thing is, apparently they don't know who did it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, well, they don't want to know who did it.
Imagine,
what it is.
okay, I would like to imagine a CIA agent is killed in the Pentagon and no one knows who did it. Could you imagine that happen?
Not
Well,
really, no.
when only in a sense where corruption exists.
This is Russia, believe me, corruption exists.
So yeah, they just want to not know it, I believe.
It's as I've referenced before. People who like study Russia have referred to it as Russia is not a country. Russia is an organized crime syndicate. They have corruption. Believe me.
Yeah, plenty of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have corruption.
The French President Macron and Zelensky of Ukraine reportedly discussed, quote, practical steps, unquote, for deploying French peacekeepers to Ukraine.
Please do.
Wait, what?
Uh,
Let me read it.
the French and the
Okay.
Ukrainians were discussing the practical steps for deploying French peacekeepers to Ukraine.
Oh, they want to. Okay, yeah.
In other
No.
news, Polish intelligence released a report citing evidence of a Russian plot to sabotage and target global airline traffic. Because they didn't catch enough flack for Azerbaijani airlines.
Ah, so they want to now make it global. Okay, okay. They do want every country to hate them, don't they? Like, yeah.
Probably.
So, y'all remember how earlier in this segment I mentioned that the Russian banks are kind of insolvent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the reason for that is an investigative journalist uncovered that apparently the Russian economy is even worse than it previously thought because the government's been forcing the banks to give some subprime loans to keep the military-industrial complex running. And a lot of the military-industrial complex is insolvent.
Ah.
First of all, how the fuck is the military-industrial complex insolvent during a war?
Well, just look at the military. Just look
I'm
at
pretty
its
sure the
equipment.
answer to that is like 27% interest rates.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, once again, Russia's economy is not non-existent, basically.
In other news, another Russian drone exploded on Romanian soil.
Hee hee.
It went over the border and blew up in Romania, which is NATO.
You know, I find it
Uh,
very interesting that Russia fails always to hit Ukraine, but strangely hits like the NATO countries. Interesting.
a French patrol aircraft in the Baltic Sea was jammed and locked onto by a Russian air defense system in international airspace. It wasn't shot at, but quote unacceptable intimidation was the line from the French.
Doesn't surprise me.
Belarus has been spotted digging trenches near the border with Lithuania in a nature conservation zone.
They're scared of something.
They're scared of the Russians going in and them getting dragged into it. And the Baltics will be like, alright, we've beaten the shit out of the Russians, now we're gonna go beat the shit out of you too. And also, at current estimates state that at current loss rates for the North Koreans fighting in Russia, the North Korean detachment in Russia will be gone by April.
Well, how many months? Wait, 3 months roughly?
Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh,
In more positive news, though, a Santa Cruz man has potentially broken the world record for the tallest wave ever surfed.
Cool.
the
Radical,
what? The tallest
even.
wave? Wait, how
Yeah.
tall is that wave actually?
Very.
Okay, so it okay.
I think it was like
Professor
100
Dan.
feet or something. 100 something feet.
Ah, that man's quite
Pretty big.
talented.
Another news. The U.S. Department of Justice put out a piece basically saying they're very confident they would have been able to convict Trump for attempting to overthrow the 2020 election if he hadn't been reelected.
That's quite a sad statement there for a democratic country, huh?
Yep.
But I mean, they still can, right? Like,
No.
I mean, you have the Supreme Court,
Nope.
and the Supreme Court. What?
Nope. The Department
wait.
of Justice has dropped the case.
But can the Supreme Court like say, we are going to look into it ourselves?
Nope.
Or...
That's not a power of the Supreme Court.
So how does your democracy fucking work?
The
Simply,
Supreme Court.
symbol. It
Supreme Court-
doesn't.
The way the Supreme
Yeah,
Court
apparently.
works is basically someone else brings a complaint to them, and then they rule on whether or not it's allowed.
Oh, so they don't even investigate it themselves.
No, not really.
So, okay, I don't know. I mean,
The
I
Supreme
still
Court does
try
not
to
have
figure-
investigative power.
So basically, the only part of Americans' democracy is the election.
Also, like half the Supreme Court Donald Trump appointed, so.
Wait, he can appoint the Supreme Court?
The way the Supreme Court works is the president nominates people to the Supreme Court, which then get approved by the Congress.
And because
Okay, wait, who's
Congress is,
higher?
And like half of the people on the Supreme Court right now were nominated to the court by Donald Trump.
Okay, but okay, wait. But then
And the way it
who
works is
ex-
there's a set number of seats on it, and when one opens up, the current president can nominate someone to fill that seat. Donald Trump appointed like half of it between the ones he'd normally get, but also because for the entire last year of Obama's presidency, Mitch McConnell basically prevented a vote on approving the person Obama nominated, so Trump got an extra one. And then in like the last week of like Trump's presidency, the first time around, he appointed someone. So he basically got 2 that he shouldn't have.
But shouldn't be like the Supreme Court be like the force that can like say, yeah, the Congress is fucking up or the president is fucking up?
Well, theoretically.
But after all, it's called the Supreme Court. So
Theoretically, it's a non-partisan position.
Yeah, but then why is he allowed to nominate it? Like,
because that's how the system was designed.
Yeah, the system from 76, if I remember correctly.
I think it was 1778 because it was.
So it also took a while to develop that.
Yeah, it was put in place by the Constitution, which wasn't written in 1776.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, true. Never mind. 1776 was the independence.
Was the Declaration of Independence under the Articles of Confederation, which everyone basically agreed was non-functional, so they wrote the Constitution to replace it.
Yeah. Okay.
In other news, France is being based as shit. France is reportedly considering freezing the assets of Elon Musk and jailing him for election interference.
Based.
France? Please. I beg
But that's actually a W for fucking France, because...
Yeah. France, if you do this, this will probably be the single biggest help you'll ever have given America, and I'm counting your help with the Revolutionary War on that.
Which is pretty important fucking shit.
Yeah. This is either number 1 or number 2 best help France has ever given America if you do that, unironically.
Given the world, even.
South Korea's president, the one who attempted the coup, has finally actually been arrested.
Let's go. Finally, after a long time, he has been finally arrested for doing one of the most stupidest but yet funniest try of coups I've ever seen. Like, bro, like the week where it happened, it was insane.
In other news, America is banning TikTok.
Oh yeah,
it's going into effect like tomorrow, I think.
Yes.
No, it's
20th.
already banned.
Oh, it's gone into effect already. Okay.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it was on the 19th, which means that it was already today.
It was set in the 20th, but it's already banned.
Okay.
Also in Canada.
I don't know why it's being banned in Canada, but okay.
Because TikTok thought, yes, we're Chinese. North America. Wait, that's Canada. And USA. Yes, we do that. That
so
was not a
apparently, in
Chinese
response to
accent.
this, a significant part of the TikTok user base has fled to a different Chinese app.
Red Note, right?
Yeah,
Red Note,
the little red book or whatever. Which is, first of all, reportedly having to crash hire English language censors because it's within the Great Firewall of China. Americans are apparently, so among the things that are happening, the Chinese like, oh yeah, welcome American. I was the Chinese person in charge of spying on you on TikTok. Welcome back. I missed you. We've got the cat tax, where all the Chinese people are like, show Americans, show us your cat. This is a threat.
Not a suggestion, not a recommendation, a threat.
And the Americans are like, crack knuckles, I bet.
You've got a bunch of like the kind of like wholesome content of like the normal stuff. You've got the fairly sent is the internet and there's thirst traps. Apparently the Americans are sharing STO files for 3D printing guns.
Bro, like it feels like Americans feel so betrayed that they just say, yeah, fuck America. I give China my guns. We'll stop
and final, I think the best bit though. Duolingo sees a 216% spike in US users learning Mandarin.
What the hell? Let's just like, you see how big the impact of an social media app is? Bro, TikTok, yeah? It's even that one of the oldest. Like, imagine, like, bro, they just have such a big impact.
There's also I've also seen bits of like some like Chinese user in English like being very upset about this and being like racist, and someone's like, bro, isn't that kind of racist? And they just respond, yes, I am racist. It's like, damn, okay then.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
As long as you're honest about it.
Yeah.
It's like one of those bits where it's like someone like the civil rights who are like, I kind of have a bit of respect for the KKK because, like, on the one hand, they're assholes and they're racist, but at least they're honest about it. At least they're honest about the fact, yeah, I'm racist. What you gonna do about it?
Detain me.
Look, professionals have standards.
Yeah. I also love how there have been various memes on TikTok, like before it stopped closing, like how I tell my shiny spy goodbye. It's so amazing.
In other news, Joe Biden announced that a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas has been reached.
Doesn't exist.
Israel said the agreement still has details to work out, but they do confirm, yeah, it has an agreement has been reached. However, the ceasefire deal hasn't come into effect yet, so they're still bombing Gaza.
Yeah, like I'm going to say it like it is. At max 1 month and it's over, and the deal is once again over. I just can't see it.
Absolutely.
Would not surprise me. However, at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me if it does like kind of come to peace. Kind of like this isn't the first time something like this has happened, where it was. I think
After
it was
1 to 2 years.
the
or
Jimmy
what?
Carter to Richard Nixon transition. There's like some piece deal that happened like week of like Jimmy Carter's presidency, or whoever preceded Nixon, I forget. I think it was Jimmy Carter. Immediately resolved because the people who like needed to resolve it with supported Nixon over Carter. So they wanted something to immediately make Nixon look good. And spoiler: Benjamin Netanyahu supports Trump.
Of course, I support Trump, bro.
Because Donald Trump, unlike Kamala Harris, is not gonna say literally anything negative about Israel. And you know all the shit they've done. That's like maybe you shouldn't have done that, guys.
Maybe.
Maybe you shouldn't have leveled every hospital in Gaza. Just saying.
Maybe you shouldn't have done this, but hey, I swear to God, Israel is great country, love the people. Yeah, basically
They're
that
helping
bit,
make
yeah.
America great again. Oh my god! Oh my god!
it's
Oh
real
my
great
god!
again.
You just reminded me of something. Oh my fucking god!
Also, I love
Speaking
my wife,
of-
I love my child
Speaking
hunter.
of, we talked about him for a moment ago. Speaking of Elon Musk, do you guys want to know what he tweeted on Twitter.com?
What did he
Force
do?
report for the AFD.
No. We've already gone.
You already had
We've already started with MAGA. Now let's go to MEGA. Make Europe great again. And literally everyone was like, "Nuh-uh."
I think this is why France is going after him.
Yep.
They're telling him to fuck
Probably,
off.
yeah.
Sincerely, fuck off. We do not want your
Right,
dumb
hey.
ass near our beautiful countries. Fuck you.
Fuck you. We're banning Twitter.
Wait, what?
Wouldn't be surprised.
No,
Please.
don't ban Twitter. I need my titties and memes.
You have to add the and memes. You have to add the and memes, Jimmy. They don't
I
get
mean,
bonked more than once.
Like, Elon Musk is anyways good, but even the German chancellor said it's absolutely unacceptable that Elon Musk has tweeted that shit. So
Why
yeah.
is this random South African citizen trying to influence a European election?
Yeah, basically, bro, who the fuck are you?
Bruh, who the fuck?
If I remember, I don't even think Elon was actually an American citizen.
No, he
I don't
isn't.
I don't. Hold on.
Wait, Elon Musk is an
Does
Wait.
South African citizen. He's an South African citizen.
Wait,
Shit.
No,
The
he
boy-
doesn't. He's a South African
hold
citizen.
on. The Porters could do the funniest thing imaginable.
That's why he also can't reach. He can only reach to be like what was his role currently in the government? That's
Okay,
the only
so
reason why he can.
according to his Wikipedia page, he is a South African, Canadian, and U.S. citizen. He is a
Since when is he a
naturalized
USA citizen? Since when?
2002.
God damn it.
What the fuck? But he's not the original one, and that's
No,
why it
he-
doesn't
he's-
sound right.
He's not a natural born citizen, so he can't be the president. That said, he does basically own the president, so.
Yeah, he does. Look, and this is why I saw this. I mean, okay, the rule works. So you are not original born in the USA, but what about when the fucking billionaire is from fucking another country? And just goes to USA and says, I buy the president.
Yes, I'll take your
that's
president for
because we
25
work-
bucks and a burger.
He did technically work in the United States illegally, so they have the funniest option available to say that disqualifies his citizenship, revoke it, and deport him to South Africa. That'd be hilarious. I hope they do it.
Yes,
I
agree.
Please do.
Anyway, in other news, the Australian man, famous for becoming French Scrabble champion without speaking French, has become the Spanish Scrabble champion without speaking Spanish.
Based. ¿Basado en qué? I don't fucking care. Just based.
Apparently at his like second attempt, because the first attempt he lost, like because he fumbled a word early on, because apparently the way that tournament's done is like they basically have all the participants, they give like a board setting. Here's your letters. Play for this position, and apparently someone was blocking his view of a couple of the letters in it, and he was too shy to ask them to move.
Aww.
Which honestly, food. Anyway, the Nintendo Switch 2 was revealed.
Yes. And
Yep.
and
Time to save
and-
money.
And a big funny happened. Someone on Twitter.com tweeted, if the Switch 2 releases this week, I will buy everyone that likes this tweet a Nintendo Switch 2 when it releases. And guess what fucking happened? The Nintendo Switch 2 release. So he's like, Nintendo, what the fuck? Doing this shit now. And then community notes murdering him. You promised everyone who liked the Switch 2. Pay up, bucko. So he put up a goal on his stream for $154 million to buy everyone a Switch 2.
Bruh.
What I hope is.
Do you know the
Switch 2 will
funniest
actually
thing?
have banger games.
Ya boy liked that tweet beforehand.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
You're gonna
baby.
need it. I've looked at some of the pictures of the Switch 2. I'm like, damn, that Joy-Con connection looks like it's gonna break immediately.
And meanwhile, I honestly don't feel like that's gonna happen.
I feel like them breaking is gonna be a problem at least.
Well, if you treat your Switch irresponsibly, yes. But again,
I remember when Nintendo made basically indestructible consoles.
I don't. Those DSs broke really easily.
How did you break your DS?
Let's
Letting
just
it
say,
drop on accident on a hard surface?
No. Let's
I
just
would
say,
mine
yes,
apart
on the
by
top
accident.
multiple
I
times,
would.
and it's
let's
fine.
just say
I
fighting over
ripped mine
something
apart in
and
accident.
your DS falls and then two people sit on it.
Bro.
Yeah, well, it should
Well,
keep
its
us out of
screen
the tap.
is open.
Meanwhile,
like,
the
where
Game Boy
did you
that got hit
place
by a
the
bomb,
DS?
but still works.
Where did you place your DS that it gets
It-
sit on by two
So
people?
the thing is, there is something was I don't remember exactly what happened, but from the scuffle, my DS ended up on the chair where me and my brother were like scuffling about something, and we ended up sitting on it,
Oh, you
breaking
said on
it
it. Ow.
on accident.
Ah, yeah. No, but I ripped mine apart by accident.
It was
So
it
they
was
are
surprisingly
easily-
easy
yeah.
to break a
Yeah,
DS if you
They're
like.
easily breakable.
If it was closed, that shit was Nokia indestructible. But if it was open, that was very, very fragile and pretty easy to break.
Also,
Basically an Achilles heel.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah, basically.
Also,
Also,
it's like an armadillo. If its armor is open, turned out it's a lot less durable that way.
Speaking of
Also
armadillos,
what,
where am I gonna get armadillos in Minecraft?
They're already in
armadillo?
Minecraft.
Oh, okay.
yeah, they are.
You see, I have not
Also-
played vanilla Minecraft in a while, so I don't remember.
PS3
anyway.
controllers were also quite easy to destruct, by the way. Like, you could just also rip them apart. Easily. Like, I swear to God, easily. It was
And I'm putting in
ridiculous.
images. Elon moment for our next thing.
What is that?
A SpaceX
Oh.
rocket spontaneously disassembled itself.
How do you manage that?
It turns out rocket fuel is very volatile.
Hmm.
Gee, who would have guessed?
Makes
So
sense
first
to me.
of all, put the image on the stream because It is cinematic as shit.
That it is.
Hold on. Okay.
I've seen the video clips of that section of it too, and it is cinematic as hell. But yeah, a SpaceX rocket exploded.
It looks
Please
like
don't tell me
it
someone
looks
was
like
on
a
board.
shooting star.
Yeah. Alright. So I don't know. It wasn't crude. It apparently debris fell on some tropical islands that are in the area. The whole thing's under investigation from the FAA. The system has been grounded pending the investigation. They apparently had to divert airlines out of the way of the falling debris. Okay, it landed on the territory of the Turks and the Caucasus Islands, which is a different country, small tropical country in the Atlantic. They're looking to report there was some property damage, but luckily no injuries from the falling debris.
That's nice.
Investigation ongoing. It was about 10 minutes into the mission that it exploded. It was launched from South Texas.
Of course, it was launched from Texas.
Texas, yeah, baby.
I do love the flag of Texas, actually.
Texas
But
does have one of the better flags, yes.
Yeah, I love that flag.
Texas has like one of the best spaces. But yeah, no idea why it exploded specifically yet. It's still under investigation. But yeah, that happened. In other news, Donald Trump has launched a meme coin.
Because of course.
A Trump cryptocurrency. 2 days before his inauguration, he did this.
Your future president. That's what I have to say.
And apparently, someone did some investigation. 80% of the minted coins are held by a dual crypto wallet.
That doesn't sound good.
It's just Trump. Basically, Trump being Trump.
So basically, yes, pump and dump, rubble. He needs to milk even more money out of MAGA. Because that's all his MAGA supporters are to him, a wallet.
Yeah. They're all a bunch
Ladies
of
and gentlemen,
maggots.
America's future president.
That's the thing, like how last week we mentioned, like, he got literally no punishment for his felonies. That's true. If he had been fined, he would have just crowdfunded it.
Yeah, that too. But like, I mean,
Like he did his legal fees.
It's just crazy that Trump, like not the election, but general in life, he just won. He just never gave a fuck, and was able to pull everything off. Like, how old is he? Like, is he currently heading towards his 80s or something? Or how old is he?
Donald Trump is currently... He is currently 78 years old.
Yeah, you can't do anything about that fuck anymore. He lived his life, became 2 times the president of the USA, bro. He could care less anymore.
He is 3 years younger than Joe Biden.
He just doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Joe Biden. Oh, another
Joe
muscle.
Biden.
Sleepy Joe.
Ooh, a muscle band.
Moving on, Jimmy posted Power World popularity poll.
Yes, sir.
I also have made mine.
Okay, so
I did mine too.
Okay, if you guys want to do it, me. Apparently both and theirs. If you guys want to do it, I posted a link there. It's because, fun fact, today. Give me a second. Today marks the 1-year anniversary since Power World launched. And I'm not even kidding. Today marks the 1-year anniversary the Power World launched, and they made a popularity poll to see what pals people liked. my 3 pals that I chose for my list are Catras, because of Bias of absolutely nobody. Chillet, again, just of Bias of absolutely nobody. Who doesn't love Chillet? Like, look at him. He's just a little noodle.
Love the noodle.
I love the noodle. And, one of the new ones, actually. Let me search the image so I can share it. I don't think I actually ever saved it. I did not.
Already shop man.
Oof.
Just click on the link and you have it.
So these are my 3 favorite pals. Tyrantras, Chillet, and Catras. Where did you send your link, Darius?
The idea box,
Okay.
I have posted the link inside of it.
Ah, interesting. Bolts, what are yours?
Ooh, let me reopen that link real quick.
Do you still have to do it or do you have already done it, Bolt?
Bolt did it. Meep is the one that
Okay.
hasn't done it.
Alright, let me open it up.
One of the things I do wish they change a little bit, it's the player customization, that it can be more customizable for like prettier characters instead of like, oh, let's make this hideous monstrosity of a character. Like if you want, you can have that, but you know, or like a
Oh, it's strange. It didn't count my vote or something.
maybe it didn't say.
Did it not do it? I'm pretty sure I did. Eh.
If you didn't, I can say mine first.
Yo.
I'll do mine again.
And once again, I find myself in the position of a guy that hasn't played the game that much.
Well, you should play
Always
more
when
than,
it comes.
than Pokemon, apparently.
Yeah, I for sure played it. Oh, except Pokemon Unite.
Well, but Unite's
the
its
only
own
game.
different can of worms, so...
Yeah, basically. My first one, and I have no idea how I should spell it, but it's Nyavia?
Nyafia. It's like...
Nyavia.
Okay,
Nyavia.
so there he is. Mafia, but instead of ma, it's like the nya. It's like the sound of a cat in anime. Nya. Nyafia.
Nyavia.
Specifically
Nyafia.
also in the Japanese
Nyafia.
language.
Okay,
No.
then it would be Foxbox.
The little fox.
I
Of
love
course,
that one.
Honestly, doesn't surprise me at all, considering who you are.
Not just that, but also I remember just that I picked up this mon and it became a fucking flamethrower.
Yes.
A living
You
flamethrower,
can
and I
pick
just
up
love that.
Foxbox and use it as a flamethrower.
And of course, the last pal is Shillet, because it's fucking Shillet. And
It's
Come on, it's
Chillet,
Chillet.
it's the noodle. I find it hilarious. I'm gonna say this: everyone has Chillet on their list.
yeah,
I got
Literally
both
everyone.
chillets on mine.
Yes, you do.
I'm not gonna be surprised when the results are announced that Chillet is somewhere in the top 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's still number 1. They did a vote
I put
on.
Remus, Chillet, and the other Chillet.
Yeah, you have Chillet. You have Creamus, Chillet, and Grillet. So last year,
Basically, Chillet and
around
Tiny
February, I want to say, they did a popularity vote. I didn't get to vote on that one. And the top 3, in order, were Chillet, Depresso, and Catras. Actually, I know for a fact it was those 3. I'm not sure between who was second and who was third. I'm pretty sure it was Depresso and Catras. It might have been the other way around. So, even after all this time, I'm pretty sure Chillet is still going to be number 1. He's just
We are number 1.
such a cozy
We are number
little
1.
noodle boy. I love him. He, you know? It's like the he with a smiley face. That's what I think when I think of Chillet. He is adorable. I love him. I've had a
We love the noodle.
we love the noodle. And me
We do.
really loves the noodle because it put both.
Well, to be fair, I have like no interaction with Power. So it's like, oh yes, who are the ones I recognize? The sheep, the not Eevee, and the noodles.
Well, I mean, you recognize the sheep, not only because of that, but also because I'm a sheep.
Yeah.
The lamb ball.
I am a ball of lamb.
But, I like the chillets more than the sheep, so.
Fair enough. I'm surprised you didn't put. You know what? Fair enough. So there was also a way to like put pals that you like. I could have, from my point of view, I could have easily changed Chillet for Grillet. I love them both equally. I didn't want to put them both because it felt a little unfair. So I put the regular Chillet and I put Tyrantris because I really like the Spider Girl. Not only is she cute as fuck, she is, and also very clingy. She's also very fun to use. Because one of my favorite mobility things you can do in Palworld is what I like to call the hook fling. Which is more or less basically just use your hook shot to propel yourself to a surface, cancel the hook shot midway through, and use the momentum you get from rebouncing out of the hook shot into more vertical speed or horizontal height. And it's very fun. And the mount ability that Tyrantris has is basically you mount on top of her and you can use a hook shot.
Nice.
And you get double jump too, which means extra mobility. So yeah, it's good soup. It's very good soup.
Sure sounds like it.
And Catras, I mean, in my opinion, my favorite pal is Catras. And it's not just, ooh, pretty mage cat. I have, that is the original reason why I like Catras so much. But in Palworld, in my original world, the first alpha Catras that I caught has been with me ever since I caught it. I think I might have taken it out of the team like once or twice to do something very specific with it on one of the bases, but that was to do something specific on the base. It's not like I was going to change it, you know?
So it's not just because you're down bad.
No, actually. Originally it was a little bit. Because it was like, ooh, pretty.
Originally.
No,
Bro, I'm down. I'm down bad for Catras. I'm down bad for Catras. Bro, for
okay,
sure.
but like,
Oh my god.
hear me out a little bit. Originally was like, ooh, pretty cat, pretty mage cat. And now it's like, my baby. My baby boy. I mean, I still like, you know, female Catrases, but my baby boy Deller, I love him very much. He is my son, and you may talk to me or my son whenever you want to, unless you're being an asshole, in which case you cannot talk to me or my son.
I'm not commenting on why Nafia is so up there.
It does not surprise me, you do like your baddies.
Yeah.
And she is a certified baddie.
Yes, exactly.
I know you too well, Darius.
I just have to stick with what I'm at.
Again, I know you too well. I know exactly the reason why. It's because she's a baddie, and you're down bad for baddies.
Yeah, exactly. I had to do it, man. I had to do it.
Bold Boldster. Bold hasn't explained theirs. Like I said, chill it,
Alright.
but what about the other two?
To put it simply, I think the design of Katifa just looks good.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it. The design and Lift Monk is just adorable.
Yeah.
Small
It's
little
also
carbon
very
boys,
funny
fun.
because he can wield an SMG.
He's got a gun!
And I believe just climb on top of your head.
Yes. No, actually,
That's why
he
it's
climbs
fun.
on top of your shoulder, if I recall. Either on top of your head or on your shoulder.
He rides you like a Pikachu.
He basically just becomes like a small turret on the. That's a small extension of your power, so
Whenever
to
you
say.
need an extra firepower, he's there to cover you. Little man.
And there's also statues of him, I believe.
Yes, the effigies. Those are what the things that you need to increase your catching power in Palworld. Because you can
I
level
have
up.
yet to play the game, by the way. I will get my new device and then I will play it, damn it.
Good. So it's funny because I was talking about this to people. You know, the kind of people that are like, I don't like Palworld because it rips off too much out of Pokemon. And I'm like, no. And
No.
it was like, I genuinely don't understand those people. Like, I understand where they're coming from, but I don't really get them. You know, like they're
It
not
doesn't make sense.
that similar. You know that, right? Like they are pretty different games. It's like, okay, well, do you?
That's such a Karen answer to like. That's such a Karen reason to not play the game. The fuck.
No,
Who
one of
says
them.
that?
One of them did play the game and just like it's just not for me. I'm like, fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. But like,
And it's
God,
like,
there's too much for Pokemon. Well, I don't give a fuck, bro. It's fucking Nintendo we're talking about. They don't give a fuck either.
well, they do.
And
They
even
do.
they don't give a fuck banning people or like basically stopping projects. That's what I mean. So yeah, and then you even have like it's not even a copy. It has its own gaming features. It has its own techniques and stuff. Bro, like just play the game and then you see it for yourself.
Exactly.
But hey, some
Again,
people are
I
like,
love
Pokemon.
I love
So,
the
yeah.
video.
Apparently, the Duolingo Mandarin spike is up to 216%.
Jesus. That's a lot. That's a big spike. Ooh. But yeah, no, it's a good game. I like it. And they have announced a bunch of new things, which I am very excited. Major updates. Co-op crossplay, which means in the future, I don't know when, but in the future, I can play with people from Xbox. World Transfer for Pals is one that I'm curious about. I think I know what it means, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Like, what I think it means is that they'll make an item that makes it so you can transfer a pal from one world to another one, but I'm not sure about that one yet. World Tree ending scenario. Pretty self-explanatory. The end of the game will finally be accessible. Ever since the game came out, there's this giant tree in the distance, like Yggdrasil levels of big tree, you know?
Yeah.
And you
there is.
haven't been able to access it. I have tried, trust me. You can't access it.
Why would they do that?
Because it's the end game and they didn't introduce everything yet. So hopefully soon we'll be able to actually get there, which means that
I mean,
we
to
might
be
have
fair-
what?
To be fair, it makes sense that they take the time with the end game because a lot of games are great, but that the end game is tedious and just shit. So it makes sense that they take the time to make it well, because then you actually have a reason to actually also do the end game. Because I know a few games in that design that just make it horrible for game players, like the end game. So yeah, I always find it also in the developer's view rough to like make sure, oh, the player will enjoy the end also. Because the end is always hard to like manage, if you know what I mean.
I'm pretty excited to see what they'll do with the ending.
I'm
Like
sure
what-
they will do good. Like they took the time, so yeah, they sure will do good. End games should never be rushed. They should always take the time and just make it great for the players.
I agree.
And I'm sure they did.
Mhm.
And since they took the time, which was smart.
And it's also like if you see the Twitter for like the people behind Power World, they're all super enthusiastic about the game. If you look at the Power World Twitter, every time I go there, I always end up with like a smile on my face. Because they've made adorable animations. They're like super enthusiastic about literally everything that happens to them. It's just this air of positivity that's like contagiously good,
Well,
and I'm all for it.
I just have once again to say that reminds me of a company that once was that a beacon of hope and enjoyment. Till when the night came where they banned fan projects. Fucking Nintendo.
Yep.
Oh my god, man.
Wait, no, we opened this. No, wrong backpack. We opened this.
The bug bag.
And we put those there. Open this shulker box. We put those there. We take the shulker box away, and we put it here. There. Alright, now we can leave. But yeah. Oh yeah. So they'll probably increase the level cap by further ways to strengthen and improve pals. I assume that there'll be ways to give pals more working abilities and maybe even like passive booklets even. I don't think so, but it would be cool. Various new content, such as new pals and technologies, which will also probably mean the level cap will increase. And game collaborations, including Terraria.
What's this word called again? Meow.
Yeah,
Meow.
the thing is, Darius, that's only a teaser.
Yeah, it's a teaser, but it's also part, right?
Yeah,
it
was already added to Palworld as a teaser for the Terraria and Palworld collaboration.
I say with how it is, I want to see the Eye of Cthulhu just fucking appear as a raid boss.
Maybe. If it's a raid boss, it's either gonna be Moonlord or Empress of Light. I'll be honest with you, Chief.
I mean, yeah. But even I actually would argue that the Eye of Cthulhu for wider, what's it called, crowds is actually more famous than the Empress of Light.
Probably, but it would make more sense.
Yeah, it would make more sense. Yeah, that's true. But when I go off the wider crowds, I would say that one. But yeah, Empress of Light will be a great raid boss. Also, of course, Moonlord. Yeah. I sadly can't call Moonlord anymore the final boss because I've played Calamity. I just can't call him final boss anymore. The final boss for me will always stay actually, yeah, Calamitas. Oh my fucking god, bro. Fucking god. Oh god.
It's good. It's good soup.
Yeah, it's good soup, yes.
But yeah. Also, other improvements. Improvement to world object placements. Improvement to base pals. I hope so. Improvements to optimization. Yeah, that's kind of important. And improvements to UX. Which I have no idea what that might mean. But sounds cool. So, looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm very excited for what Palworld has in store for us. Because I really enjoyed that game, and the more we get, you know, the better.
You know, I just love the fact that you basically stream, you play Pixelmon in the background, you have a Pokemon OC, and you talk about Palworld. So just straight up, yeah, I fucking love Pokemon.
I love creature games. The thing is,
yeah,
I love creature games. I love Digimon. Like, I may not. When I was a kid, I liked Digimon. I may not show it nowadays because, you know, Palworld and Pokemon take most of my time off creature games. But I really like Digimon. I grew up watching Digimon shows. Shit was good. Life was good.
Just funny because I always loved the designs of creature games, but I never played them.
Because the gameplay doesn't interest you.
Yeah, no. I once again, when it comes to Final Fantasy, I love the turn-based gameplay, but well, no, wait, no. Fire Emblem is not turn-based. But otherwise, I'm just like, nah, man, that's not my cup of tea.
I mean, again, fair enough. We do not discriminate here for what people like or not like.
Once again, if I would say, like, if ever Nintendo makes a Pokemon game that is actually like real-time turn-based, like the remakes of Final Fantasy VII, probably then I would actually be invested. But
it's funny you say that because one of the reasons why I'm not that interested in playing Final Fantasy VII is the action RPG aspect of it, the remake.
Oh, then we're completely opposite.
Because I
believe it gave
so much more into. I am so much more invested to actual like turn-based combat. Like the ATB system works for me. The action time battle works for me because it's like, yeah, it's still RPG, but you have to make decisions on the fly if you fuck up something. You know? But like I've never been interested in, for example, Kingdom Hearts. And that's an action RPG. Through and through.
Yeah, that's a JRPG. Yeah.
No. Okay, it's not a JRPG. Well, technically it is, but it's an action.
It is
It's
technically,
an action
yeah. What's
RPG.
the- what- Yeah, it's also an action RPG, but it's also a JRPG. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Final Fantasy in general is a JRPG. The J in JRPG
Yeah, that too,
stands
yeah.
for Japanese.
Just Wonder Woman, it's also still the same origin, but the thing is, I just prefer more that way, but I also can understand people that love turn-based things, because it also has its fair share. After all, I played also the original Final Fantasy 7, and actually 8 than 7.
That's
when
fucking
it comes to the original one.
based Final Fantasy.
So yeah,
Go ahead.
and still a great concept, yeah, but I'm like, I just want shit to go ham, absolutely, and I just want, if I do a wrong move, I want to fully fuck up, which also is in turn-based, yeah, but just to see it in real action, like in real time, I'm just like, ah, mashallah, I'm fucked, haha,
Haha,
and
I'm
I
dead.
just love that effect. Yeah, basically. But yeah, once again, both gameplay, both of these gameplay types still have the right to exist. Both are great in my
so, okay,
opinion.
I don't understand when people say that like old RPGs are like dead, or like that they're on the fade away, and it's like no, people still like old RPGs.
No, they aren't.
They still like RPGs are still needed. You need to think. I know you people want spammy shooting. Don't think, just react to shooting games. You bunch of normies. But normal people want JRPGs. They want to think. They want to, if they fuck up, they want to feel like they fucked up and they have to readjust to everything.
But to be fair, shooting games are, at least I would say, even more that today, because just look at the most sold game, that's fucking Minecraft. So yeah, for like shooting games, I've actually seen a decline in my opinion, except Call of Duty because there are a lot of stupid people that buy it every year, and Doom because Doom is fucking based and cool.
I mean, Marvel Rivals came out not that long ago, and that's technically a shooter.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
technically,
it's just
yeah, but it's a
Overwatch
mix.
with Disney, and if I want to play Overwatch, I'll go play better Overwatch, aka Team Fortress 2.
Well, it's funny because Better Overwatch is also Marvel Rivals.
I will go play Team Fortress 2 instead.
Fair enough.
To be fair, I find Marvel Rivals and TF2 have both such different aspects that I would say both games can exist without hurting each
I mean,
other.
yeah, but still.
Ooh, a path.
Another team shooter game.
Does that mean
if
a
only
villain?
I had one of those.
To be fair, it's a hero shooter and they actually have heroes. Prove me fucking wrong.
Heroes,
Anyway, I
There-
just found out that apparently
they have heroes
in the
and
UK,
villains.
Manchester police in the UK seized a Cybertruck, which isn't street legal in the UK.
Yep.
Yeah, just yoinked it because it's not allowed. Based
Yeah, it's not.
Based
it's
British
not legal.
police.
Fuck the Cybertruck.
Fuck the Cybertruck. Is there anything here?
Shout out goes to Manchester.
I'm
Which
taking
wait, Manchester
mine.
United. Yeah, Manchester United. But still, fuck them. I prefer Dortmund better. So yeah.
Fuck them both. I prefer Madrid.
Of course you prefer Madrid, you fucking Spanish guy.
Hey,
I love Madrid too, okay? I
Hey,
have nothing
why
against
can't
it, bro, but hey. Yeah, what do you want to say?
no, what was I going to say?
Oh no!
No, it's like I was going to get there. I just found something that I was looking for. Aha.
I just love when it comes to actually football, not soccer, but actually football.
Yes.
Not fucking, I slam an egg onto a ground, actually. The Europeans get instantly into discussion. Yeah, alone just because they discuss, man, I love Manchester United. What the fuck did you just say? I just love that, man.
I just found a total of undying.
Oh my fucking god. Also, I have a question, Meep. When it comes to American football, it's always based on states, right? Like they always have like a strange name and then the state name, right? What is a good example?
I think
I
you're thinking of
forget.
college football.
No, but what are like the teams that go to Super Bowl?
That's
Just
national
give me a
football,
name.
That's different.
Yeah, but it's American. Like it's the highest tournament for American football, right?
Yeah.
And what is one of the teams called? Once like how are normally teams called over there? Don't they already have a state name in it?
I know. No, I know. There's the Green Bay Packers. There's usually they have a city name usually, which is usually
So they're city based. So they're city based.
I know there's like the Green Bay Packers. There's the San Francisco 49ers, which aren't in San Francisco, and there's the Raiders, who I don't know if they have a city in the name right now. They used to be in Oakland, but now they're in Vegas.
But I always remembered. But I always wonder: is it like then that I guess in this case cities do this? Is it like are there still Americans that say like, bro, I love that other American football team, even though it has a different city focus, like in the name?
Usually,
or is it always like your home? Is it always like your home state or home
usually
city?
It's, from my understanding, usually it's your home city's team, or the closest city's team, or if it isn't, it's the one where it's the one you grew up in but you moved to the territory of a different one.
Yeah, okay. Because I always found it interesting compared to actually the actual football, because in Europe, at least, like, I mean, the thing is, Jimmy is Spanish, so he can say, yeah, Madrid all the way to go. But when you, for example, compare it to like Germany or Austria, you, of course, you care about your own teams and they are like over in those areas. But
Yeah.
internationally, you always say like the most things you hear is always Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, Chelsea. Okay, Dortmund, even Dortmund, Borussia Dortmund.
You don't hear Borussia Dortmund that much. You know one that you do hear a lot out of
Liverpool.
No, I was talking German.
I don't know.
I was talking German.
I don't really know sports ball.
FC Bayern München.
Yeah, Bayern Munich.
Yeah, Bayern Munich. Yeah, that one too. That's basically the biggest one. Yeah.
Yo.
I don't know sports ball very well.
Trust
Fair
me.
enough.
I don't know it. I don't know the players too well, but when it comes to like, I don't know what's the English word for Verein. Right?
I'm an absolute filthy rat.
I just know a few players, but Vereine, clubs. When it comes to like football clubs, I know a few.
Anyway,
Actually,
that's
Yeah.
the end of the idea box.
Yeah.
Other than the stuff that Mina put in there, but Mina's not there.
So, do you guys want to talk about anything else?
Let's see. Is there anything in the top of my news feed that would be conversation worthy?
I do have ideas, but I want to keep them for
that's
the
the
next
headline.
Roombas.
Alabama and Mississippi will join in honoring Robert E. Lee on Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
What? Of course it has to be fucking Alabama and Mississippi. Of course those two states. The fuck? Why?
Apparently it's a pre-existing thing that that some people have been trying to separate, but it isn't working. Because of course they aren't.
My god, bro. But yeah, once again I have ideas, but I want to keep them for the next Roombas because they're going to be longer ones.
New supergiant sea bug named after Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, we have... Wait. Oh, wait. Haven't you posted in the idea box yet? Or have I read... No, I've read that myself. Fuck, bro, I should have added it to idea box. Man. But yeah, there was like an under, like in the ocean, like deep in the ocean, like, you know, the lower levels.
TikTok
There was
restoring U.S. service after Trump provided, quote, assurance. So apparently Trump says he's going to bring it back online, and TikTok's turning itself back on.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, because if you get the message on TikTok, from what I've seen in America, it's like said, yeah,
Trump
sorry, they're
will
currently
bring it back
available
for us.
because US law, but we wait for Trump to get into office, and then we are going to find a solution. It's literally written down
So
on
basically,
the fucking report.
they're joining in on the everyone pumping Trump to make him look super cool to the public.
Yeah, basically, which will also work for the kiddies. So yeah.
Global study shows majority of 18 to 34-year-olds support using violence and disinformation to drive change.
Okay.
What change?
Yeah, this is just according to the World Economic Forum, apparently.
Oh my god, my sugar boxes are all full.
U.S. government rejects Venezuelan President Maduro's re-election, but keeps financial lifeline for his government.
Uh-huh.
To the surprise of
To
absolutely
be fair.
fucking nobody.
Things happen, man.
Hamas has begun handing over some of the hostages as part of the ceasefire deal.
I love how I'm being called a rat over here on Pixelmon. Meanwhile, I'm the only person going out and exploring and grabbing everything I can find.
And the ceasefire in Gaza has actually now come into effect, apparently.
Nice.
But they were earlier in the week before it came into effect. They were still bombing, but now it's in effect, so it seems to. Yeah, cool. That's good. Hopefully that'll hold.
Hopefully.
And with that, I think. Does anyone in chat have a guide the raid redeem?
Doesn't look like it.
Well, I'm asking chat, so to give them the opportunity, because I feel like it's that time.
Probably.
If not, Jimmy, what
Yeah.
are you thinking?
I love writing over shit. Alright,
Just have to post this image to feel myself satisfied. Oh my fucking god, bro. This comparison is fucking crazy. I've sent it in images.
which one?
Oh my god. I've sent it in images.
Alright, hold on, I'm checking.
The other one is from Squid Game.
Bruh.
First time playing and not knowing the game versus your second time playing the game.
Bruh, actually,
I have
bruh.
played these games before.
Oh, brother.
Oh man.
What are we going to do?
He's locked the fuck in.
Honestly,
Yeah?
from some of the stuff he's done, I'll be honest. It makes the Watergate scandal look like nothing.
I don't like the sound of that.
It was Watergate was just like, oh no, he was trying to kind of do some backdoor stuff to get an advantage of the election by planting some bugs to listen in. Meanwhile, Donald Trump, oh yeah, world leaders would suck up to him because he'd host events at his private hotel that he owned, and if people wanted to ingratiate themselves with him, they'd buy one of the expensive rooms to stay in while they were there. Also, he charged the Secret Service rent on the rooms while they were protecting him while he was there.
Well, at least that's kind of good.
No, he charged the Secret Service
Oh.
for the privilege to be there to protect him, as is their legally required job.
What the fuck?
I just can't get over the me.
Imagine
me
being
bro.
a person who bills your bodyguards for their room and board.
Just look at his portrait, bro. Like compared to the first one, bro. The second one, he looks like a fucking villain. Like just look at it.
Because he
Oh my
is.
fucking god.
Yeah, he is.
He's a villain that locked the fuck in.
He's a convicted felon.
He is the villain.
34 counts, convicted felon.
How about we just all agree to storm the Capitol?
No.
Capitol, not capital, not Capitol. Doesn't matter anymore, bro. Trust me.
I don't know, who are we rating?
Great question. I don't know. Hold on.
Oh
I'm
god,
trying
I
to do.
would've
What are
made it
suggestions?
I'm doing item management.
close. Is Ryan online?
No. I don't.
The Mina has landed. Mina has landed safely.
Let's go.
Let's
That
go.
makes me the
Let's
happy.
go.
Honestly, that probably makes everyone the happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
sure does.
Item management. So much. That's so hard. I don't need arrows. Fuck it. That and that there.
Like how everyone immediately puts the crab rave emoji.
Ooh.
Of course, it's party time.
Right. Twitch. Wrong thing to go to Twitch for. Back to Twitch. Is there any game you guys think I should raid?
Pale World.
Right, we're raiding Star Wars Legacy. What is up, my beloved bitches? We were about to end the stream, but I'm so glad to hear that you're back safely. Hopefully we can get to Stoof soon, trademark. But for now, yes. Oh, by the way.
Recommendations.
Oh, true. Oh, I go raid.
Damn.
Fucking.
We got 7 viewers. The viewer count is up. That's what's up.
Yeah, it is.
That's surprising.
Nice.
You'll recommendations. Fuck.
I
Final
recommend France
Fantasy
to rescue
VI.
us like they said they would.
It's a good game. Go play it.
Okay. I recommend Final Fantasy VIII because it has a great story, an interesting main character, and an insane last boss fight.
Gunblade.
Especially its theme.
There
And
he
the
is.
Gunblade,
There he
of
is.
course, yes.
I recommend Final Fantasy VIII because Gunblade.
Yeah, good. Yeah, of course the Gunblade, yeah.
Also,
Also, Final
Power
Fantasy
World.
VI, yeah, you...
Consume Power World is good game. Today was its first anniversary, and I am so excited to see what's
Crossplay.
gonna happen. Crossplay will happen too. Also, Atlas. Again, good shit. And, oh, wait, no. You know what my recommendation this week is? Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
Play Hollow Knight. This
Play
isn't
Hollow
a
Knight and be
recommendation, this
prepared.
is a threat.
And
Play
be
that
prepared to
game.
wait for Silk Song till 2030, by
It's
the way.
so good.
Just want to add
Yeah,
that.
Silk Song's never coming out. Anyway, this is gonna be everything for me for today. Tomorrow we're gonna do
GTA
some
6
Power World,
before
maybe some Mario
Silk
Kart DS. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.
Thanks for all the fish.
And the raid is on